A service of KIBMradio.com, the Internet's home for an all-old-time radio.
The Jell-O Program, starring Jack Benny with Mary Livingston and Phil Harris and his orchestra. The orchestra opens the program with Swing the Jinx Away from the picture Born to Dance. Today is St. Valentine's Day, a day that makes you think of gaiety and color. A day when people giving Valentine parties are serving Jell-O because Jell-O is such a gay, colorful, delicious dessert. And Jell-O is as popular at everyday meals as it is at parties, where Jell-O is good to look at, easy to make, and delicious to taste. Everybody everywhere is sure to give Jell-O's refreshing taste of fresh, ripe fruit the grand reception it deserves. So add a final triumphant, colorful note to your menus. Serve a great gleaming dish of Jell-O for dessert soon. But be sure you get genuine Jell-O, for only real Jell-O has that extra rich fruit flavor that comes from fresh, ripe fruit. So order Jell-O tomorrow from your grocer, but be sure you get genuine Jell-O. Look for the big red letters on the box. Ladies and gentlemen, on this same Valentine's Day many years ago in the little town of Waukegan, Illinois, there was cause for great rejoicing, for on that day in a certain household, a little bundle of joy made his entrance into the world. So now we bring you Happy Birthday to you, Happy Birthday to you, Happy Birthday, Jack Benny, Happy Birthday to you.
Well, what an original greeting. How'd you fellas ever think of those words?
Come on, Jack, how about a speech? What do you think about it?
Well, this is rather embarrassing. I would like to say something, but I'm kind of all choked up. So I'll just say thanks a million thanks to you.
That's original, too.
Never mind the speech, Jack. We just want to wish you many happy returns of the day and hope that we'll all be with you on your next birthday.
Well, thanks, Phil.
I feel the same way. And to prove it, Jack, I'm going to give you a great big kiss.
So am I.
You stay out of this, Kenny. All right, come on, Mary. I'll give you the kiss. Mary, how was that?
Not bad.
Pretty good, huh?
No, just not bad.
Well, after all, Mary, you know, we're in front of an audience.
Say, Jack, I was going to bring you a cake, but I didn't know how many candles to put on it.
Oh, yes, and by the way, Jack, how old are you?
Well, I'm in the neighborhood of 35.
I thought you moved from there.
Yes, but not far. On a clear day, I can still see 35.
Well, birthdays do come along fast, don't they, Jack?
Yes, sir. Here today and the Townsend plan tomorrow. Ah, that's life. Come in.
Mr. Benny?
Oh, you again. What is it this time?
May this, your birthday, bring you boundless joy, supreme happiness, and the realization of your fondest dreams.
Thanks. Now, please tell me, who are you?
Western Union greeting number 87. Goodbye.
How do you like that? That guy could be sent any place in the United States for a quarter, and he has to come here.
Oh, Jack, to forget the ribbing for a moment, the gang and I got together to buy you a birthday gift, and, well,
Yes?
Oh, you tell it, Mary.
Well, Jack, we got together and we didn't know what to buy you.
Oh, you didn't have to bother with anything.
So we all chipped in and went to see your picture, College Holiday.
Well, that's what I call a real tribute. But you might have invited me to the picture.
Oh, you wouldn't have liked it.
Well, Kenny, I can make allowances for the rest of the game, but I certainly thought that you'd come through with a present.
I did, Jack. But I thought I'd wait until everybody went home before giving it to you.
Oh, what is it, Kenny?
Well, I feel kind of silly.
Oh, come on now. What is it?
I baked you a cake.
Well, thanks, Kenny. It's nothing to be ashamed of.
Wait till you eat it.
Here you are, Jack.
Oh, it's lovely, and such nice icing on it. Where are the candles?
Inside the cake.
Well, that's a surprise. I hope the wax doesn't get caught in my teeth.
I was going to bring you one, too, Jack, but I don't know how to bake a cake.
Oh, that's all right, Mary.
So I baked a potato. Here.
Oh, a real Idaho. Well...
Jack, not to be outdone by the others, I didn't bake a cake, but I brought you a beautiful dish of molded raspberry jello.
Oh.
And on top of it, I have your name spelled out in sliced bananas.
That's sweet, but you only have one N in Benny.
Well, I was hungry.
I sure get a lot of presents. This must be the Prudence Benny's cooking school.
And now, Jack, if everybody will be quiet for a minute, I've got something that I want to read to you.
If it's a poem, I'll die.
Well, topple over. Here it comes.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, Jack Benny, this is sure your lucky day. Though everybody brings you presents, I would rather shout, hey, hey.
Well, that's inexpensive.
With the wrinkles on your forehead and your silver streaked with hair.
Silver streaked with hair.
Well, it won't rhyme the other way.
Oh.
If you'd been twins when you were born, gee, you'd make a lovely pair. Oh, Jack Benny, oh. Wait a minute, there's more.
Well, the audience knows what they're doing. Oh, Phil, you better go into your number before Mary overrules the audience.
Okay.
Come in.
Postal telegram for Jack Benny.
Well, we got both companies in nicely. Right here, Bud.
Happy birthday, Mr. Benny.
Thank you. Well, get this. Dear Mr. Benny, stop. Very sincere congratulations on your birthday. Stop. You certainly fooled us again.
Who's it from, Jack?
The Metropolitan Life Insurance Company. Play, Phil. I'll fool them plenty many more again. By Phil Harrison as orchestra. And, Phil, I want to tell you those boys of yours are in great shape today.
Well, Jack, they know it's your birthday.
Oh.
In fact, they've asked me if it's all right, they'd like to pay you a little tribute.
Why, certainly, Phil. I think it's awfully nice of them. After all, they're part of our little company.
Okay. Give it to him, boys. Happy birthday to Jack Benny. Greetings, Jack, from us to you.
Well.
If you're going to give a party, don't be cheap. Invite us, too.
That's cute. Well, thanks, boys, for that lovely sentiment and hint.
Say, Jack,
Yeah?
What about the bee? Are you going to play it tonight?
Well, Phil, I wanted to, but you know my violin was stolen last week. Oh, Mary, did you put that ad in the paper like I told you to?
Yes, here's a copy of it.
Oh.
Lost, strayed, or stolen, Jack Benny's violin. Answers to the name of Stratty and limps on one string.
What?
White spot on tail, owner heartbroken.
Mary, is that an ad for my violin?
Yes, and my uncle's dog.
It's a fine thing. By the time I get the violin back, it'll have fleas.
What's the difference? You'd scratch it anyway.
Everybody's a critic here.
Who do you think could have taken it, Jack?
Oh, I don't know, Don. I don't know. Gee, it couldn't have been Heifetz. He has a violin.
You didn't hide it yourself, did you, Jack?
Don't be so ridiculous.
I was only asking.
Well, don't ask such smart questions.
Yeah.
I wish I could help you out, Jack, but there are no violins in my orchestra.
Well, I'm sorry, too, Phil, because I'm really in rare form tonight, and I know I could do justice to the bee. I know. Come in.
Here comes Andy now.
Well, Andy, glad to see you.
Just thought I'd drop up, Jack, and wish you a happy birthday.
Well, thanks, Andy.
And I brought you a little present. Here it is, a combination necktie and suspenders.
That's quite a novelty. Necktie and suspenders. How does it work?
Well, you put it on like an ordinary tie, and you see this hole in the bottom?
Yeah.
Well, just fasten that onto your trousers.
Well, won't that choke me?
Yes, but your pants won't fall down.
I know that, Andy, but it'll still choke me.
Well, what would you rather do, breathe or blush?
I'd rather breathe.
Then I'll blush. So long, Jack.
Say, Jack, do you know a good lawyer?
A lawyer? Why?
Did you hear what Fred Allen said about me Wednesday night?
Oh, don't worry about that, Andy. He's been talking about me for weeks.
Yeah, and I thought he was pretty funny until Wednesday.
Well, Andy, don't take it to heart. Look what he said about me. He said I was so anemic that if I walked by a pack of bloodhounds, they wouldn't even look up.
I like that one.
Oh, you did, huh?
Yeah, believe me, those hounds would look up if Allen walked by.
They would?
Sure, he looks like a dog biscuit.
Nice work, Andy. Nice work. Say, Andy, come on out in the hall with me. I got a couple of gags about Allen that are real stingers.
Yeah?
Sure. Kenny, are you ready for your song?
Why can't I sing out in the hall?
You stay right here and sing. Come on, Andy. Come in. Special delivery for Jack Benny. Take it, Mary.
Okay.
You coming, Jack?
Be right with you, Andy.
Oh, Jack, look. It's a comic Valentine. It's from Fred Allen.
Oh, yeah?
And it's got a cartoon of you playing a fiddle.
Well, let's hear what Cupid's got to say.
Roses are red, violinists are blue. All over the country on account of you.
That's very funny. Come on out in the hall, Andy. Now I'll really tell you something. That Allen is so anemic that if he ever walked
I'm a roving cowboy far away from home, far from my prairie where I used to roam, where the doggies wander and the wind blows free. Oh, my heart is yonder on the lone prairie. Oh, carry me back to the lone prairie where the coyotes howl and the wind blows free. And when I die, you can bury me 'neath the western sky on the lone prairie. Give me back my saddle, give me back my gun, give me back that bronco that I used to run. Let me spread my blanket by a peaceful stream. carry me 'neath the western sky on the lone prairie.
How was that, Andy?
That was a peach. Say, that's funnier than anything he ever said.
Yeah, that was Kenny Baker singing Carry Me Back to the Lone Prairie.
Oh, Jack.
Yeah?
A telegram came in for you while Kenny was singing.
Give it to me. Oh, it's from my father. Good old Dad. I knew he wouldn't forget my birthday.
What does it say, Jack?
Says, Dear son, received your old suit with the patch pocket and pants. Please send buttons, Dad.
Some sentiment.
Well, that's our code, meaning happy birthday. Buttons he wants yet. Come in?
Mr. Benny?
Yes?
I want to take this opportunity.
Hey, wait a minute. Look, fellas, look who's here. The old maestro, Ben Burney.
Yowza, yowza.
Well, Ben, I'm sure glad to see you. What brings you up here?
Well, I heard it was your birthday, Jack, so I thought I'd come up and rub it in.
Well, I can depend on that.
Yowza. And, Jack, I brought you a little present. Here you are. A box of cigars, and I hope you'll like them.
Well, and my favorite brand. Thanks, Ben.
You're welcome, my lad.
Hey, this box is half empty. What's the idea?
It's my favorite brand, too.
Yowza.
Say, Mary, see that guy's funny. Who is he?
I don't know, some orchestra leader.
Mary. Ben, you know Mary, don't you?
Oh, sure. Hello, Mary. How are you?
Fine, Ben. How are you and all the cads?
That's lads, not cads.
Don't tell me about those guys.
We put that over. Don't mind her, Ben. She's only kidding. Hey, Kenny, this is Ben Burney, the famous orchestra leader.
Well, hello, Kenny.
Do you need a good tenor?
Kenny.
Gee, I want to get ahead, too.
Well, come over and see me, Kenny. After all, money isn't everything.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine loyalty, Kenny.
Let him go, Jack. I'm available.
Yeah, Ben, working it up there. Some other time, Andy. Say, Ben, I want you to meet our maestro, to coin an expression. This is Phil Harris, the orchestra leader.
With what band?
Pardon me, I didn't get your name.
I'm Ben Burney, the old maestro.
Well, I'm Phil Harris, the young maestro.
I can see you two fellas are going to hit it off all right. You know, Phil, Ben and I are supposed to look quite a bit alike.
Yes, there is a resemblance.
Yeah, between the two of you got a nice head of hair.
Nobody asked you.
Hey, Jack, what am I around here, an orphan?
Oh, little orphan Andy. I'm sorry, Andy. Ben, I want you to meet Andy Devine. You've probably heard his voice on our program the last few weeks.
Well, doggone it, I thought that was static.
Static?
I was right.
I'd like to introduce myself, Mr. Burney. I'm Don Wilson, the announcer here. You know.
Oh, you're the fellow that talks about Jell-O, like our announcer talks about good old keg line.
Yes, only your product holds just one delicious flavor.
Gee, aren't they subtle?
Say, Ben, you and Winchell are making a picture out of 20th Century Fox, aren't you?
Yeah, it's called Wake Up and Live.
Wake Up and Live. Must be dedicated to Fred Allen. Say, there's a very good friend of mine in that picture, Jack Haley.
Who?
Haley, Jack Haley.
Haley? I can't seem to place him.
Well, you probably didn't meet him. He plays the lead.
Now, wait a minute, Jack. I saw you in your last picture, College Holiday.
So what?
You didn't even meet the director.
Is that so? I was in a lot of scenes in that picture.
Yeah, right behind Burns and Allen.
Well.
Gee, if they turn the film around, Jack will be right up in front.
Kenny, you're a genius.
Yeah.
Well, stick around around, Ben. Stick around. Phil's going to play something. You might as well hear some good music.
All right, Jack. It'll seem just like Tuesday night.
How about it? Come on, Phil. Show him what you can do.
Oh, no. I'm not going to do any of my tricks with Bernie standing here.
Don't worry, Phil. I'll stand right in front of him. Play, boy. Played by the orchestra and directed by Maestro Harris. How'd you like it, Maestro Bernie?
I thought it was great, Maestro.
Well, thanks for calling me Maestro, Ben. Alan doesn't even think I'm a musician.
Say, Ben, did you hear what Alan said about me Wednesday night?
You? Look what he said about me 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, and he keeps saying that I'm anemic.
He does, eh? Why, that guy Alan is so anemic that if you hit him in the face, he'd have to owe you a nosebleed.
That's good. You didn't muff it tonight. That's good. Say, Ben.
Fine thing.
Ben, come here a minute. Come here. I want to talk to you.
Yeah?
You know, just man to man.
What's on your
now,
mind?
he's supposed to be funny, but I can't see that fellow Alan. Can you?
No, I can't.
I can't see him either.
Mary, what are you laughing at?
3 blind maestros.
Well, you earned that laugh.
Oh, Jack,
Yes, Kenny?
wasn't that cavalcade he did of you and your ancestors a knockout?
Well, it didn't impress me that way. And incidentally, folks, tonight, as a special attraction, we have a little surprise for you. After much research, thought, and preparation, we are going to present the highlights in the life of Fred Allen. Curtain. Take it, boys. You have just heard the highlights in the life of Fred Allen.
Say, Jack, speaking of silence, when are you going to play the bee?
Well, Ben, I did want to play it tonight, but, you know, last week somebody stole my violin.
Yeah, I heard about that. And to show you what a pal I am, I brought my violin over, and you're welcome to use it.
Well, thanks, Ben, but to do justice to the number, I really should play it on my own violin. You see, mine is a Rembrandt.
Rembrandt? Well, Michelangelo whittled out mine.
Who was Stradivarius, a plumber?
Oh, that's the fella.
Say, Jack, my violin is outside in my car, and I'll bring it right in.
Better bring Rubinoff in, too.
Quiet, Mary. Oh, don't bother, Ben.
No, I'll be right back.
Oh, he shouldn't run out without a hat at his age.
Well, Jack, it looks like we're in for a musical treat tonight.
Yes, Don, I guess so, yeah.
Well, go to it, old boy, and remember my band's right behind you.
Thanks, Phil. You remember those special instructions I gave you?
To play loud.
Yeah, no.
Good luck on the bee, Jack. And remember, it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that sting.
It'll be all right, Mary. It's my big moment, thanks to Ben butting in.
Say, I wonder what's keeping him anyway.
Oh, he'll be back soon. Don't worry about him.
You better run out and get him, Kenny.
But Kenny's got to sing.
I did sing.
Oh.
I'll get him, Jack.
Well, well, Don, you might as well give me that big build-up again. Go ahead, introduce me.
Right. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jack Benny will now play Schubert's immortal classic, The Bees.
Oh, Jack!
What is it, Kenny?
Ben Burney has disappeared.
Disappeared? How do you know?
I just saw two men grab a hold of him and push him into their car.
Two men, eh?
Yeah, and one of them looked like your chauffeur.
Why, it couldn't have been.
That's a fine way to treat a guest.
Well, this thing has gone far enough. First my violin disappears, then Bernie. If one more thing happens, I'll call the police.
Oh, Jack, look!
What's that?
Someone threw a stone.
Gee, and you haven't even played yet.
Look, Jack, there's a note tied to it.
It might be a clue. Read it, Don. What does it say?
It says, "This will be continued next Sunday night. Who threw the stone? Who wrote the note? Who won the 5th race at Santa Anita?
Who knows where Bernie is?
Who cares, Playboys?
Everybody knows that old saying about the way to a man's heart. And there's no doubt about it, good food surely does make a good impression. So if that certain somebody is coming to your house for dinner soon, here's something that's bound to make a hit with him. It's made with Jell-O, and it's called Midwinter Dessert. And this is how you make it. Dissolve 1 package of cherry Jell-O in 1 pint of hot water. Turn into a shallow pan, chill until firm, and then cut into cubes. After that, arrange grapefruit sections in sherbet glasses and top with cubes of cherry Jell-O, garnishing this grand combination with slices of banana. Wait till you see the reception it gets. It's a dessert that looks like $1 million and tastes more. Better order some Jell-O tomorrow and serve the Midwinter Dessert for dinner. But be sure you get genuine Jell-O, for only Jell-O has that extra rich fruit flavor. Look for the big red letters on the box. They spell Jell-O.
This is the last number of the 20th program in the new Jell-O series, and we'll be with you again next Sunday night at the same time. I'd like to thank Ben Burney for coming up here tonight, and I hope he shows up on his own program next Tuesday.
Well, Jack, I understand that you and Mary are going to do Brewster's Millions on the air tomorrow night. Is that right?
Yes, Don, we're going to dabble in the drama a bit. Of course, it isn't exactly Hamlet, but it's a start. Huh, Mary?
All the world's a stage. To be or not to be, that is the
Quiet. Good night, folks.
Jell-O.
The song Carrying Me Back to the Lone Prairie is from Stars Over Broadway, riding high from the score of Red Hot and Blue. The Jell-O program starring Jack Benny with Mary Livingston came to you from the NBC studios in Hollywood over the Red Network of the National Broadcasting Company. More real fruit flavor, blends it more skillfully, and then brings it to you in 6 delicious flavors. Those are the reasons why Jell-O has become the fastest-selling gelatin dessert in the entire world today. So when you want Jell-O, always ask for it by name. Insist on genuine Jell-O. Ladies and gentlemen, we bring you Waukegan's gift to the amusement world, that star of screen, radio, and Brewster's Millions, Jack Benny.
Hello again. This is Jack Benny, the legitimate actor, talking. And thanks, Don, for bringing it up.
Well, Jack, I want to compliment you on your excellent performance in the title role of Brewster's Millions last Monday night. I was really surprised.
Surprise? Why, Don, you've seen me play legitimate parts in several pictures, haven't you?
Yes, but you were good Monday night.
Thanks very much.
Say, Jack.
Yes, Phil?
That part where you were throwing away money recklessly, that was rich. I got a kick out of that.
You mean where I was spending money fast and furious?
Yes, sir, you certainly are an actor.
Now, hey, wait a minute. I'm not cheap. And furthermore, playing a straight part like Brewster is really my racket. My niece.
Jack,
Really is. That's my niece.
can I go ahead now, Jack?
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
all right.
Don, go ahead.
Well, did you happen to read the newspaper report on your Monday broadcast?
No, I didn't, especially that one from Buffalo.
I thought you'd be interested, so I brought a couple of them over.
Well, thanks, Don. Let me see them. Get this one. Warm weather to hold over the weekend.
Oh, it's on the other side.
Listen, Kenny, that wasn't any imitation. That was me.
Oh, you wouldn't spend all that money.
I wouldn't, eh? You're as bad as Phil. He thinks I'm tight, too.
Oh, I didn't mean that, Jack.
Oh, yeah? Then what did you mean?
All I meant was your wallet doesn't know the sit-down strike is over.
It's lucky you insulted my wallet, not me.
I'll say, Jack, we forgot all about Mary. I thought her performance in Brewster's Millions was excellent.
So did I.
Me too.
Well, she was great, but fellas, I'm sorry I let her do it.
Why?
Well, I can't do a thing with her since last Monday. No kidding. Whenever I talk to her, she gets very ultra and dramatic. In fact, she thinks she's another Katharine Hepburn.
Are there two of them?
Kenny. I tell you, fellas, I've never seen such a change in a girl.
Here she comes now.
Oh, well, remember, fellas, don't encourage her. Hello, Mary.
Hello, Jack. Hello, Don. Oh, there you are, Kenneth.
Mary, you overlooked Phil.
Oh, Philip, dreadfully sorry.
Now, listen, Mary, snap out of it, will you? Where have you been?
In the library, reading Way Down East by Shakespeare.
Yeah. Well, cut out that bunk. We're doing a program. You're here to tell jokes. So act like you always do.
No, they'll only laugh at me.
Oh, they will. Well, that's too bad, isn't it, Miss Bernhardt?
Oh, you Americans.
There you are, fellas. What did I tell you? I've heard of people going highbrow over a period of years. But I want to tell you, Mary, this sudden departure from your normal self is the most amazing thing I've ever seen.
Yes, ain't it?
What's the use? We might just as well do a musical program tonight. Come on, Kenny, do your song.
No, they'll only laugh at me.
It's a fine Jell-O program tonight.
Speaking of Jell-O, my dear friend.
No.
Don't let the fact escape you that it has six most delicious flavors. Strawberry, raspberry, cherry, orange, lemon, and, let's see, what's the last one? Oh, yes, lime.
Lime, yes, lime. That was awfully good, old fellow, really. Sing, Kenneth. I'm not too
When my dream boat comes home, then my dreams no more will roam. I will meet you and greet you, hold you closely, my own. Moonlit waters will sing of the tender love you bring. We'll be sweethearts forever.
My Dreamboat Comes Home, sung by Kenny Baker. And you see, Kenny, nobody laughed at you.
Yeah, they didn't laugh either.
Yeah. You see? You were a hit.
Oh, Jack, do you mind if I retire this program?
Mary, cut it out now, will you? Now get back to your normal self.
Oh, all right. Give me a hunk of gum, will you?
Here, and don't chew too loud.
Hey, Jack, what about the bee? Are you going to play it tonight or not?
Now listen, Phil, get this straight. I'll play the bee just as soon as I find my violin. I've hired a private detective to look for it, and believe me, we're leaving no stone unturned.
Did you hide it under a stone?
But, Jack, if you do play it, I won't be here to root for you. You know, I'm going away tonight for rest.
A rest? Why? What's the matter with you?
I read in Winsel's column that I'm sick.
Well, I don't know. You look all right. You see a doctor?
Who needs a doctor when you got Winsel?
That's right. Well, we're certainly going to miss you, Mary. Where are you planning to go?
Oh, I'm going to New York for a couple of weeks and recuperate.
That's a nice place for a rest, yeah. There's a lovely sanitarium there right on the corner of 48th and Broadway. It's called the, what's the name of that place, Phil?
The Cotton Club.
That's it, the Cotton Club. Yeah. Oh, you rest there beautifully, huh?
Yes, that's on my list.
Say, Mary, will you do me a favor?
Sure, Kenny, what is it?
Well, when you come back from New York, would you mind bringing me some oysters?
Oysters? Kenny, can't you get oysters right here in town?
Yes, but there's no R in Los Angeles.
Now, listen. Kenny, then move to Burbank and shut up, will you?
I did move there.
Then all you got to do is shut up.
That's right. We'll miss those answers next week. But it's great to go back to New York once in a while. I don't know, you renew old acquaintances and see all your old pals. Bill Baker, Jack Pearl, Goody Ace, Ed Sullivan.
Fred Allen.
Quiet. I'm trying to avoid his name.
And I don't blame you, Jack. Did you hear him last Wednesday when he kept saying how tight and cheap you are?
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. So that's where Phil Harris got his idea for those smart cracks about me. I knew he couldn't be original. Come here a minute, Don. Come here just a second, will you? You know, Allen talked about me being tight. Were you ever invited to a party at Fred Allen's house?
No, Jack, no. Why?
Well, he's the kind of a guy that fills you full of herring and then makes you pay for a glass of water.
No kidding, really?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
I got a drink there for nothing, but I swallowed a carnation.
Well, I'm not surprised. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, since those gags will be tough to follow, Phil Harris and his orchestra will render a number entitled He Ain't Got Rhythm. How about playing, Phil?
Okay, Jack, as soon as I get my baton.
Your what?
My baton.
That's better. You killed my gag. There's no R in that either. Play, Rhythm from On the Avenue, conducted by Phil Harris, who didn't know the number was over until the boys laid down their instruments.
Thanks, Jack. I like you, too.
Well, some orchestra leader. And now, I mean, if you haven't got a baton, what'll they do? For our feature attraction tonight, we are going to present a sophisticated English drama entitled Lady Guinevere's Bracelet, or Ring Around the Wristies. I will play the part of Lord Stanley Beaverhat Boss. Mary Livingston will be Millicent, my granddaughter, and Phil Harris will be Sillicent, my grandfather. The scene is the ancestral mansion of the Beaverhats located at Hamhock on the Sauerkraut, England. Now, before going into this drama, I would like to point out that... answer that, Mary.
Okay. Hello? Yes? Yes, Mr. Campbell, he's here. Oh, Jack, it's Lawton Campbell of General Foods.
Well, the boss. Hello? Oh, hello, Mr. Campbell. Yeah? Yeah? What? Well, look, Mr. Campbell, it would be silly to go back to that because we have no idea where Cactus Face is hiding. No, look, we planned this English play and, well, What? Oh, I can either look for Cactus Face or a new job. Well, all right, you're the boss. Goodbye. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we will do a command performance. The 12th episode of our Western serial, Buck Benny Rides Again. We'll do it, but we won't do it good. I hope I fall off my horse.
You will if you get on.
Well, get our cowboy suits on. Help me off with this frock coat, Mary. Kenny, throw out the tea and crumpet.
Okay.
Such weight. Bring in the horses, Don. Mary, have you seen my spurs?
They've been in your back pocket for a week.
I thought it was arthritis. This play will go on immediately after...
Oh, Jack. Mr. Campbell seemed just a little bit upset. Maybe I ought to say something about Jell-O just to please him.
Well, sure. Go ahead. I can't.
Ladies and gentlemen, when you're thinking of a tempting, delicious dessert to serve tonight, why not think of Jell-O?
Oh, yes.
Remember, it has the new extra-rich fresh fruit flavor, and it tastes twice as good as ever before.
Oh, that's being conservative.
So insist on genuine Jell-O. Look for the big red letters on the box.
Oh, by all means, do. I've been wasting my time looking for the silver lining. Play, Phil. You can't even do a high-class play. Sponsor's play, Buck Benny Rides Again, or Theodora Goes Wild West. I hope it flops. I will play the part of Sheriff Buck Benny, as tough an hombre as ever wore a wildcat for a muffler. A happy, snappy, nappy, don't give a rappy.
Are you sassy?
Shut your trappy. The opening scene is the home of Buck Benny early in the morning, where we find his mother in the kitchen chopping wood and Buck in bed sawing it. Curtain. Music.
Better get up, Buck. It's 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. Doggone it, I had that rooster set for 9. What's the matter with him?
Well, he's a Rhode Island bred. Guess he's still on Eastern time.
From now on, I'm going to buy my alarm clocks in the West. Turn him off, Ma.
Okay.
Well, that's too bad. It's tough losing that timepiece.
It's going to be tougher eating him.
Well, Ma, I reckon I better be getting down to the office. I got to get Cactus Face this time.
Say, Buck, when are you and Daisy going to get married?
I don't know, Ma. We can't have a church wedding, you know.
Why not?
We can't get her pappy past Ike Muller's saloon.
Well, why don't you take him up north and back him in?
Might try that. Got to get going now. Where's my horse?
Under the bed.
Doggone it, he always gets the lower. Come on, partner. Sleep well? Glad to hear it. Open the door, Ma. Hello. Whoa, partner, whoa. Morning, deputies.
Morning, Sheriff.
Any news about Cactus Face, Deputy Wilson?
Nope, not a word.
You got any report, Baker?
Well, you know that $500 reward you posted?
Yeah?
He came here and collected it.
Who did?
Cactus Face.
Cactus Face, you darn fool. Why did you let him go? And that's the dumbest thing I ever heard of.
Oh, I've done dumber things than that.
Baker, that's a fine thing after the way I worked day and night to catch that varmint.
Well, I came closer than you did.
He wants to argue yet.
Never mind, Buck. You sure been hot on his trail.
Mr. Campbell don't seem to think so. Now listen, deputies. There's been a report that Cactus Face was seen walking into the Bucket of Blood barber shop. I want you boys to go there right away.
Okay, Sheriff.
Be sure and look under all lather. If he's not there, take a look next door at the Goody Goody tea shop.
Shucks, I'm no sissy.
Now, I don't want to tell you to. I'm going to stop over at Daisy Carson's house, and I'll join you boys later. Come on, Buck Benny rides again. Woo, partner, woo.
Come in.
Hello, Daisy.
Hello, tall, dark, and double chin.
Well, gal, your Adam's apple ain't exactly out in the open.
Why, Buck, gals don't have Adam's apples.
Too late now, it got a snicker. Say, Daisy, I ain't seen you around for the past 5 weeks. What you been doing?
Just sitting here knitting.
Is that so? What you knitting?
I won't know till it's finished.
I hope it's a sock. I'm tired of wearing just one. Speaking of socks, reminds me of soaps. Where's your pappy?
He's out in the backyard working on his still.
His still?
Yep, he's making his own liquor now.
What does he do with the stuff? Bottle it?
Nope, he just drinks it as it comes out.
Impatient old cuss, isn't he? You know, Daisy, I see him out riding once in a while. How can a man drink so much and stay on a horse?
It was kind of hard until he taught the horse how to stagger.
He's out there working on his still, eh? You know, Daisy, you better be careful. Them stills is mighty dangerous.
Here comes Happy Gal.
Hello, Buck. Frank Carson, that's the worst thing you could have done. Well, that still blew you right across the yard into the house.
Well, I was coming here anyway.
That was quite an explosion. Where are your boots?
Don't know. I had them on when I went out.
You got to be careful with those stills, Frank.
Wonder what made her blow up, Buck. Only built a small fire.
You must have breathed into it.
Frank, you better stop drinking that stuff or them pink elephants will get you.
Shucks, I got them trained now. One of them can play the bee.
Yes, if someone doesn't steal his trunk.
Well, Buck, see you later. I got to go out and get an expert to help me fix that still.
Where are you going? After that brandy fellow?
No, after the gin man.
Oh. Well, Daisy, I was just on my way to get Cactus Face and thought I'd drop by and talk to you. Something I want to ask you.
What is it, Buck?
Well, Daisy, I was just wondering if you reconsidered my offer of marriage.
I ain't got time to talk about it now, Buck. I'm leaving for New York right away.
New York?
Yep. I just thought a little vacation would do me good.
Well. Oh, say, Daisy, there's a gal I know who's making the same trip. Her name's Mary Livingston. You might meet up with her on the train.
Mary Livingston, that big radio star?
Yeah.
Gee, I like her.
Doggone it, seems like everyone's going to New York.
Oh, Miss Daisy, I got the buggy waiting outside to take you down to the train.
Be right with you, Scooter.
Here, I'll help you with your carpetbag. You mind if I ride down the train with you, Daisy?
Fine. I was hoping you would.
Well, come on, let's go. Well, Daisy, it's kind of nice sitting here alongside of you. Gee, I sure hate to see you go. When you get to New York, you'll want to watch out for them city slickers. Pretty gal like you can't be too careful.
You set it and move over.
Oh.
Say, Buck, I hope you catch Cactus Face before I get back.
Shucks, I plumb forgot about him. You're more important to me than anybody.
Uh-huh. One more crack like that and I won't get on the train.
And say, Daisy, I just happen to think, when you're in New York, if you go into Macy's, bring me back a plug of tobacco. I understand they got the fancy kind.
Well, Buck, we're getting near the depot. Feel awfully lonely all of a sudden.
So do I, gal. But don't worry, just have a good time. I'll see you when you get back. Better hurry up, Scooter. Here comes the train.
Okay, Buck. Come on, giddy up.
Here's a new way to make an old favorite, chocolate pudding, and it's just about the easiest way of all. Use Jell-O chocolate pudding. It's the modern, up-to-date dessert that gives you the satin-smooth texture and that just right consistency. It has the same homemade taste that made your mother's chocolate pudding so good. It's richer, creamier, more chocolatey, and it's amazingly easy to make. Just mix the contents of one package of Jell-O chocolate pudding with milk. Cook and stir over a low flame until the mixture comes to a boil and is thick and smooth. It takes only a few minutes. Then cool and serve in sherbet glasses. One package makes 6 servings, and everybody is bound to give this grand chocolate pudding the enthusiastic reception it deserves. And the Jell-O chocolate pudding is delicious, too, if you add to it raisins, nuts, or chopped up marshmallows. Try it plain or with one of these variations sometime. Remember, Jell-O chocolate pudding sells for the same low price as Jell-O. Ask your grocer tomorrow for Jell-O chocolate pudding.
Number of the 21st program of the new Jell-O series, and we'll be with you again next Sunday night at the same time. And don't forget, folks, next Sunday I will definitely play the B.
No kidding.
On the level this time, fellas. I'm starting to practice it tonight. Da 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 da. That's only a sample. Good night, folks.
The Jell-O program starring Jack Benny with Mary Livingston comes to you from Hollywood over the Red Network of the National Broadcasting Company. KFI Los Angeles, Earl C. Anthony Incorporated. J-E-L-L-O. The Jell-O program starring Jack Benny with Phil Harris and his orchestra. The orchestra opens the program with Gee, But You're Swell. These days, we all like to have lunch or dinner at a good restaurant once in a while. And in good restaurants everywhere, you'll find that you can enjoy genuine Jell-O for dessert just as you do at home. For instance, we have just had a very complimentary letter from the nationally famous Child's Restaurant, which we think will interest you. It says, quote, "You will be pleased to know that as a result of tests made in the Child's Research Laboratory, Jell-O was selected for use in all our flavored gelatin desserts. We find that Jell-O has a superior flavor, and for this reason it is the only gelatin dessert served in Child's Restaurant. It is our aim to serve our patrons the highest quality in every line, and that we feel in gelatin desserts means genuine Jell-O. Signed, L.G. Dutton, Vice President of the Child's Company." We're mighty pleased and proud to receive this letter, and remember, whether you order Jell-O in a restaurant or from your own grocer, always be sure you get genuine Jell-O.
To New York, okay, but the train trip was terrible as there was nothing but trunks and suitcases in my car. She must have gotten in the baggage car by mistake. New York City is just the same as...
What are you reading, Jack?
Oh, it's a letter from Mary. Gosh, it seems lonesome tonight without her, doesn't it, Don?
Oh, it sure does.
You know, I kind of miss her, too. The program doesn't seem the same without Mary.
Not so loud, Phil. She's probably listening in. There's no use spoiling her.
What does she say in her letter, Jack?
Well, it's a little personal, Don. You know, she wouldn't want me to read it to everybody.
Oh, go ahead.
All right. Dear Jack, Don, Phil, Kenny, and everybody. Arrived in New York. Oh, I read that, yeah. She says, I got in Chicago on time and stopped there for 3 hours between trains. Believe me, it's no fun standing between trains. You get cinders all over you. She certainly takes things literally, doesn't she? Enjoyed the ride to New York. The train had a streamline, and so did that salesman I met. But don't worry, I can take care of myself, and anyway, he got off at Cleveland.
That's good.
She's right in form there.
When I arrived at Grand Central Station, a great big man rushed up, threw his arms around me, and kissed me. Was I disappointed when I found out it was my uncle? I am stopping at the Hotel Lombardi, which is just 1,500 miles up the street from the Miami Biltmore. I hope she doesn't try to go in swimming. And Mama, Papa, and Brother Hillard came in from Plainfield, and we went to Aunt Rose's new wedding last night. Papa was going to wear his full dress suit with the tails, but when he took it out of the closet, he found that the moths had eaten it into a tuxedo. Well,
not bad.
Yeah. This afternoon, while passing Radio City, I ran into Fred Allen. He spoke about you, and believe me, that's no way to talk in front of a lady. I was going to slap his face, but he was chewing tobacco, so I thought twice. Anyway, he invited me to lunch, but made me pay my own check. I couldn't do anything about it, though, as he claimed his invitation wasn't in writing. Same old Allen.
Oh, he's not that type.
He's not, eh? Listen, fellas. Have you ever played poker with Allen?
No.
Well, if you ever do, watch out. He plays a very conservative game. Come here a minute. When he opens the pot, you can throw away 4 kings.
No kidding.
Really, I'm not kidding. Not only that, he cheats, too. I remember one time I caught him sending out 3 white chips to be dyed.
Oh, Jack. Jack, you're exaggerating.
Well, maybe it was only 2 chips. I don't know.
Well, go ahead, Jack, with Mary's letter.
Okay. I am writing this letter in the lobby of the hotel, and the swellest-looking fellow is sitting opposite me. He just smiled, which explains this blot. He's probably kidding. That nice man just smiled again, so we'll close wishing good luck to you and me. Yours faithfully, Mary. Hey, that was cute, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Hello, fellas.
Hi, Kenny.
Hey, Jack, I got a surprise for you.
What is it?
Well, I knew Mary wasn't going to be here, so I brought my girl Lena to help out with the program.
Well, that's very nice of you, Kenny. We need help. Oh, there she is. Hello, Lena. How are you?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Isn't she clever, Jack?
Yeah, well,
Oh, that's only part of it. Now, here's a joke we made up. This'll kill you. Go ahead, Lena, ask him.
Is this going to be funny?
We think so. Go ahead, Lena.
All right. What's the difference between Mary Livingston and the Queen Mary?
Well, the question is clever. Go ahead, Lena. What is the difference between Mary Livingston and the Queen Mary?
Mary Livingston is a girl, and the Queen Mary is a boat.
What's funny about that, Penny?
Gee, don't you get it? Mary isn't a boat.
Oh, am I surprised? I must tell her to keep out of water.
Yeah. Now, Lena, do that laugh like Mary does. And, Jack, you ask her what she's laughing at.
Okay.
Go ahead, Lena. Laugh like Mary. Now, ask her, Jack.
All right. What are you laughing at, Lena?
You, who wouldn't?
Ain't you panic?
Yeah, panic meaning disaster. Yeah, thanks, Penny. And now Phil Harris will play...
Hey, wait a minute, Jack. We got one more.
Oh.
Give it to him, Lena.
Mr. Benny, if I gained 50 pounds, what would I be?
I don't know. What would you be, Lena?
Fatter.
Wow!
You get it, Jack? Lena fatter.
Yeah, just like your header. Play her, Philla. Mary, come home. All is forgiven. Baby, played by the orchestra and directed by Phil Harris, who came back from the Santa Anita racetrack yesterday as fast as he could walk. Say, Phil, your orchestra sounds a little softer than usual tonight. What happened?
Well, Jack, I bet my trombone player on Seabiscuit and lost.
Oh, well, that's too bad. Huh?
Doggone it, every horse I bet on loses by a nose.
Well, you'll either have to get hotter tips or longer horses.
Yeah.
One or the other. Like that, huh? Well, they must have lost, too, out there. I can see that.
Say, Jack, how did you make out in the handicap?
Not so good, Phil. Unfortunately, the horse I bet on just got over the flu and was afraid of crowds.
Yeah.
But you know, Phil, when it comes to gambling, I'm a pretty good sport, and I don't mind when my horse lags behind. But when he walks over to the rail and takes a bite of my hot dog, that's going a little too far. You think so?
So you learned your lesson, eh?
Yes, sir. The next horse I bet on will have to have a diesel engine in him.
Say, what are you fellas talking about?
Oh, nothing much, Don.
Is it important?
No.
Well, Jell-O is. Ladies and gentlemen, when you are considering a tempting dessert to top off your meal, decide on Jell-O because it has that new extra-rich fresh fruit flavor, and it tastes twice as good as ever before. Hooray for Rosemont.
Yes, with the big red letters on the jockey. Say, what is this, a racetrack or a program? Oh, come in.
Hello, is it Barney?
Yes. What can I do for you?
Well, pardon the interruption, Poopsie, but I'm a detective.
A detective, eh?
You said it. A bloodhound with a dialect.
Well, what do you want?
I'm under the impression that you lost a wireless. Is this correct?
A vial, yes. Did you find it?
Did you offer a reward?
Yes.
Then I found it. Here you are.
Well. Hey, fellas, look. My violin. What do you know? Say, it sure is my violin, all right. They say, fellas, I knew I'd get it back tonight. Virtue triumphs.
Then you're going to play the bee, eh?
Am I? Listen, fellas, this is the night of nights. Not only will I redeem myself in the eyes of my listeners, but I'll make Fred Allen hang his head so low he'll have to get an extra shoe for his nose. And it won't get any such too, either.
Oh, his nose isn't that long, Jack.
It's long enough to reach clear to Hollywood and to my affairs.
Listen, Jack, why don't you forget the bee and play something popular?
Well, what song would you like to hear?
Pennies from Herring.
Herring? That's heaven.
You're telling me? Well, Mr. Benny, to put it bluntly, how's about the compensation?
Oh, yes, the reward. Here you are, my good man. A nice, new, green, crisp, crinkly $1 bill.
Adjectives he gives me.
Oh, you don't want it, eh?
Don't jump at conclusions.
Well, that's all you're going to get, $1. Here.
Thank you. I'll put it in my wallet.
That's a nice wallet. I thought it was your chest. Well, goodbye, Mr. Say, what's your name?
That I can't tell you.
Why not?
There's a reward for me, too.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, goodbye.
Goodbye. What a chiseler. Fred Allen is right.
Well, boys, it cost me $1 to get my violin back, but it was worth every penny of it. Oh, Kenny, how about singing your song while I get all set for my number?
Okay, Jack. Are you really going to play the bee?
Am I going to play the bee? Did Columbus turn back in the middle of the Atlantic?
I don't know.
Did Washington hesitate before crossing the Delaware?
I don't know.
Did Admiral Dewey retreat at Manila?
3 strikes, I'm out.
Then sing, Kenny. I'm going to play the bee.
Lovely night, we sit here making foolish conversation. Instead of being bright, let's be ourselves tonight and take advantage of the situation. The night is young and you're so beautiful here among the shadows, beautiful lady. Open your heart. The scene is set, the breezes sing of it, and to get into the swing of it, lady, when do we start? When the lady is kissable and the evening is cool, any dream is permissible in the heart of a fool. The moon is high and you're so glamorous, and if I seem over amorous, lady, what can I do? The night is young and I'm in love with you.
That was Kenny Baker singing The Night is Young and You're So Beautiful. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment has arrived. The moment when I will erase all verbal stains and oral blemishes from the once illustrious name of Jack Benny. Of course, after concluding my selection to be Mr. Allen, who even thinks that wrestling is crooked, will no doubt accuse me of trickery. To nip such a possibility in the bud, I will pass through our studio audience, and you folks can observe for yourselves that I have only a violin in one hand and a bow in the other.
Attaboy, Jack.
Quiet, I wouldn't trust you either. I further wish to state that there is nothing hidden up my sleeve and no accomplices, either mechanical or human, in this auditorium. Now for my first solo. Come in.
Hello, Buck.
Oh, hi, Andy. You got here just in time.
Yep, and when I heard that you got your fiddle back, I ran up here as fast as I could.
Well, that was nice of you.
Say, Buck, I was sure surprised when I heard Mary went to New York.
Yeah, she left last week for a short vacation.
Doggone it, I'm sorry I missed her. I wanted to kiss her goodbye.
Well, Andy, you can kiss her when she gets back.
Yeah, she'll be rested up then and can take it.
One thing I like about you, Andy, you don't brag.
What's that?
That's Kenny's girl, Lena. I know you thought it was the radiator. Lena, you know Andy Devine.
Oh, sure, the man that talks like Donald Duck.
Donald Duck, that's pretty good, huh?
Well, we're doing all right. We're both in pictures.
Yeah. Well, Andy, I'm glad you came up to the studio tonight. You know, you're going to hear me play the bee and make out a fool out of that town hall Sandman. And you know what the Sandman does.
Yeah.
Did you hear him last Wednesday when he said a buzzard brought me instead of a stork?
A buzzard?
Yeah.
Oh, doggone it. I thought he said blizzard. Now I got to get mad all over again.
Why don't I get funny lines like that?
Why don't I get any lines?
Please, fellows. Well, the time is growing short. My fingers are just itching to wander over those violin strings, so let's get going. Andy, you sit right down in front and enjoy yourself.
Okay, Buck, can I applaud now in case I fall asleep?
No, I'll have to take that chance, Andy. And now, ladies and gentlemen, before going into my number, it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you the man who will share my glory tonight. My accompanist, that eminent pianist, Rachmaninoff T. Smith. Take a bow, Mr. Smith.
Thank you. And my price is still $10.
Oh. I tried to get him for 8, folks, but he's got me in a spot. Well, hand me that violin, Kenny.
Here you are, Jack.
I'll even take that line.
Hey, what's the matter with you, Phil?
Well, I want to be an actor.
Well, you're on the wrong program.
With my talent, yes.
Well... Well, it's pretty good for an old violin, isn't it? Huh?
So you're really going to play the bee this time, eh, John?
John, I can't get out of it. I'm raring to go. Come on, introduce me, and remember that Jello isn't playing this number. Wait till I tune up. Just...
Sounds pretty good from here. All right? Okay, Jack. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jack Benny will now play Schubert's immortal classic, The Bee.
If you please, Professor. right, fellas. It was nothing at all. Well, what now, Mr. Allen? Play, Phil. I did. You were in a tough spot. That was Panamania from Swing High, Swing Low, played by Phil Harris and his orchestra. Very good, Phil, very good. Not a classic, perhaps, but quite well done.
Say, Jack.
Yes, Kenny?
When are you going to play the bee?
I just played it.
Yeah, but you clipped its wings.
Well, what do you mean?
Well, when you came to the hard part, you switched to Plenty of Money and You.
Well, there was a detour sign on my music. And furthermore, Phil, you've been acting a bit uppity lately. Are you dissatisfied with your job here? Are you unhappy in our little group? I mean, are you seeking greener posture?
No. Greener money.
Oh. Well, let me tell you something, Phil. Excuse me a minute. There's the phone. Keep the argument going, Kenny.
Now, listen, Phil, who do you think I am?
Now, never mind, Kenny. I'll pick up the argument later. Never mind. No problem. Hello? Hello? Oh, hello, Mary. How are you, honey? It's Mary, fellas. You did? Well, I'm glad you liked it. I played it the best I could. Of course, right in the middle of the number, I found out one of my strings was dental floss. It was all right. I just had dinner. Are you having a good time in New York? Well, I do, too, but I don't see how I can get away from here. Well, anyway, Mary, have a good time and come back soon. Yeah. Yeah, everybody sends their love. Yes, I will. Yeah. Yeah, goodbye, dear. Goodbye. Hello? What's that, operator? Yes, I'll accept the charges. Yes. You know, fellas, it must be nice in New York right now. Gee, after talking to Mary, I'd love to go there for a couple of weeks.
So would I.
Me, too.
You know, Buck, I've never been to New York.
Well, don't cry, Andy. You haven't?
No.
Well, that last one was a laugh, wasn't it? Well, Andy, you get a big kick out of it. No, really, you would. You'd love it. You know, you could take a subway and see the whole town. You know. Hey, wait a minute, fellas. You know, I got an idea. Listen, get away from the microphone, fellas. I don't want Mary to hear this. You know what I'd like to do? Now, wait a minute. Step up. Get away from the mic. I'd like to surprise Mary, hop on a train, and join her in New York.
New York?
Quiet. Tom, stuff up those microphones.
Okay, Jack.
Now, wait a minute. Can everybody make the trip?
I can.
It's okay with me,
All How about you, Phil?
Well, I'll have to join you later.
Shall I take my trainer along?
No, Andy, they have hotels in New York. 2 of them. Now, wait a minute. Listen, we'll arrange this right away. I'll call up the station now and make our reservations. And, Don, while I'm ordering the tickets, you make a lot of noise about Jell-O or anything, but make it loud. I don't want Mary to hear this.
Right, Jack, right.
Go ahead. Hello? Operator, get me the... Go ahead, Don.
I'm glad to have this opportunity to tell you about Jell-O, the fastest-selling gelatin dessert on the market.
Hello, ticket office?
It is first in favor because it's first in flavor, and it comes in 6 delicious flavors: strawberry, raspberry, cherry, orange, lemon, and lime. So be sure to ask for Jell-O by name.
Yes,
Look for the big
ticket.
red
We'll be
letters
coming
on the box.
What? No, not 6 delicious flavors, 6 tickets. No, the name is not Raspberry, it's Jack Berry. Jack Benny. Yeah, that's it. Okay, thank you. Goodbye. Well, fellas, it's all set. Oh, boy, I could just see the look on Mary's face when we popped in on her. Yeah, I can hardly wait. I'm going right home now and pack. Are you going to take your trunk, Kenny?
No, my trunk's been in New York.
Well, then don't bother. Oh, boy, just imagine that. 2 weeks in New York. Broadway.
Times Square.
Columbus Circle.
Tin Pan Alley.
42nd Street.
Grant's Tomb.
Everybody loves parties, and here's a party dessert that you can serve every day. It looks mighty festive, and it's no trouble to prepare because it's another delicious dessert that's made with Jell-O. It's called Strawberry Snow, and this is how you make it. Dissolve 1 package of strawberry Jell-O in 1 pint of hot water. Then chill until cold and syrupy and place in a bowl of ice or ice water. Add 1 egg white and whip with a rotary egg beater until fluffy. Mold or pile in sherbet glasses and chill. It's a feast for the eye, a treat for the taste, with tempting true fruit flavor to please everybody. So give everyday dinners a party touch. Have strawberry snow for dessert one night this week. But be sure you make it with the real thing. Genuine Jell-O with the extra rich, fresh fruit flavor. Look for the big red letters on the box. They spell Jell-O.
This is the last number of the 22nd program in the new Jell-O series, and we'll be with you again next Sunday night at the same time, broadcasting from New York City. The detective on the program was played by Pat C. Flick, through the courtesy of Warner Brothers.
Say, Jack, why can't we leave for New York right now?
No, we'll have to wait till Tuesday night because I'm dropping in on Ben Burney's program first.
Well, why are you still whistling?
I want to surprise Ben, too. Good night, folks.
J-E-L-L-O. The tune was Plenty of Money in Use from the Gold Diggers of 1937. The Night is Young and You Are So Beautiful from Casa Manana. And I've Got My Love to Keep Me Warm from Irving Berlin's score of On the Avenue. This program has come to you from Hollywood, California, through the facilities of the Red Network of the National Broadcasting Company.
KFI Los Angeles.
The Jell-O program starring Jack Benny with Mary Livingston and Abe Lyman and his orchestra. This program comes to you from the Grand Ballroom of the Waldorf Astoria. The orchestra opens the program with Plenty of Money and You from the Gold Diggers of 1937. Some of our most pleasant hours are spent around the family dinner table. It's really grand to get together with mother, father, and all the rest to talk things over and enjoy good food. And those times are even more pleasant when dessert is a gleaming dish of delicious Jell-O. Young and old, everybody enjoys Jell-O's fresh fruit taste. It's appetizing, refreshing, really satisfying, too. No wonder Jell-O is the most popular gelatin dessert in the entire world today. For only in genuine Jell-O do you get Jell-O's extra rich fruit flavor. So why not brighten up your family table by serving Jell-O for dessert soon? It's easy to make, good to look at, and delightful to taste. Accept no substitutes. Ask your grocer for the one and only genuine Jell-O. Plenty of Money in You, played by Abe Lyman and his orchestra. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we bring you the man who made the bee public insect number one, Jack Benny.
Hello again. This is Jack Benny talking, and believe me, folks, I'm sure glad to be back in New York for a couple of weeks.
Well, Jack, if you like it so well here, why didn't you come sooner?
I couldn't, Don, not until I had vindicated myself and my violin teacher.
Oh,
now that I've played the bee, I can walk down Broadway with head high, unashamed.
Oh, Jack, I thought you did a great job. Did you bring your violin with you?
No, I sent it to Honolulu for a rest.
For a rest?
Yeah. If you'd been missing for days and then had the bee played on you, you'd want a rest, too.
Well, all I did was hear it, and I could stand a vacation.
One more crack like that, and you'll get it. Anyway, Don, let's not engage in any low banter tonight. After all, we're broadcasting from the Waldorf Astoria.
Yes, indeed. This is a pretty high-class place, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Quite swanky.
Swanky? Mm-hmm. Well, I had a shave before they let me in the barber shop. Yes, sir. You know, Don, I think their prices here are quite well balanced. I didn't pay a cent more for having my suit pressed than I did for my suit. You're stopping here, aren't you, Don?
Oh, yes, Jack. I have a lovely room on the 22nd floor.
Well, when you go to your room tonight, be sure and use the middle elevator.
The middle elevator? Why?
That one has the best floor show.
Oh.
I tell you, Don, the service here is Z-loopsy. Come in.
Mr. Benny?
Yes.
On behalf of the entire personnel of the Waldorf Astoria, may I extend a cordial greeting and invite you to avail yourself of every possible facility here.
Well, thank you. Are you the managing director?
No, I'm vice president in charge of removing dishes.
A busboy.
Yes, in the vernacular. Here's my card.
Your card, thank you. Well, that's odd. A round card.
It's also a butterplate. Goodbye.
Gentlemanly fellow, wasn't he?
Yes, rather.
Yes.
Hello, Jack. Is this the place?
Oh, hello, Mary. Well, Mary. Glad to see you. That was quite a reception you got, wasn't it?
Yeah, but there's one man in the second row who wasn't applauding.
Where?
Right over there.
Oh, no wonder, Mary. The poor fellow has one arm in a sling.
Well, it wouldn't hurt him to slap his face for a friend.
That's right. Well, Mary, we sure missed you last week, didn't we, Don?
Well, I'll say we did.
Oh, hello, Don. I didn't see you.
How are you, Mary?
Gee, you've changed. Look, Jack, he's lost his double chin.
Quiet, it's in his collar. Say, Mary, you've been in New York all alone for a week. What have you been doing?
Plenty, and I wasn't alone.
Oh.
You remember the fellow I wrote you about that I met on the train?
Oh, you mean that salesman?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now, wait a minute. You told me in your letter he got off at Cleveland.
Just to mail that letter. He got right on again.
Oh. So he's the guy that's been taking you out. Huh?
Yeah. I saw all the good shows. And, oh, Jack, there's one show that you shouldn't miss.
Really?
It's called, gee, I can't think of the name of it.
Was it Stage Door?
No.
Red Hot and Blue?
No, that's funny. I saw the name stamped right on the towel in my hotel.
The name stamped on the towel in your hotel?
I got it. You can't take it with you.
Oh, sure. There's nothing like drying yourself with a good show.
Say, Jack.
Yes?
Where's Phil Harris?
Phil Harris, darn it. I left him in Hollywood. I forgot my pajamas, too.
Oh, Jack, Phil asked me to tell you that he'll join us just as soon as he's through making that picture.
Oh, yes. Don, come here a minute, will you? This Abe Lyman who's leading the orchestra, what kind of a guy is he? Personally, I mean.
Well, Jack, he's really an awfully nice fellow. You'll like him, I'm sure. Abe, you know Jack Benny, don't you?
Sure. How are you, Jack? Fine, Abe. Funny, you and I have never worked together before, have we?
No, and I'm very happy to have this opportunity.
Well, thanks. Seems to be quite a regular fellow, Don. Now, Abe, this being your first appearance with me, I'd like to start you off on the right foot. You don't mind, do you? Well, I just want it understood that I'm head man here, and whatever I say goes. Do you understand? And, furthermore, I want this settled right now so we won't have any trouble in the future. Is that clear?
Are you through?
Yes.
Now, let me tell you something. You might beat Buck Benny, but don't try to ride me.
Well, we got him right this show, anyway. A fresh guy, huh?
Better look out, Jack.
Why?
I saw him direct the opening number with a blackjack.
Well, don't worry, Mary. I'm a pretty tough guy myself.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I can handle you and Fred Allen.
Well, no wonder. We're both anemic. Say, Don, come here a minute. I thought you told me Lyman was a nice guy.
Well, he is, Jack, but this is his first time working with you, and naturally he's just a little nervous and excited. You can't blame him.
Oh, is that it? Well, I guess maybe I was a little hasty and inconsiderate. After all, I can appreciate his state of mind. Tell him to play, Don.
Play, Mr. Lyman.
These orchestra leaders are so sensitive. Avenue from On the Avenue, played by the orchestra and directed by Abe Lyman, the Phil Harris of the East. And very good, Abe.
Thanks.
Oh, by the way, Abe, you don't mind if I describe you to our radio audience, do you? After all, a little word picture wouldn't be amiss.
No, go right ahead, but just be careful what you say, that's all.
Now, wait a minute. Let's not start that all over again. This is my program, and I'll say anything I want to.
Don't sound awfully funny with my fist in your mouth.
Are you going to stand for that, Jack?
I ain't sitting down, honey.
You will in a minute, Tut. Why don't you let me describe him, Jack?
All right, Mary. I'm a fine boss. I wish Vaudeville would come back. Go ahead.
Well, in describing Abe Lyman, I would say that he's good-looking, rather tall, dark, and extremely romantic.
Well, how do you know he's romantic?
I haven't been to New York a week for nothing. Hi, Abe.
Hiya, babe. Hey, wait a minute, Mary. I thought you told me you went out with a salesman.
That's Abe, all right.
Oh, I see.
Speaking of Mr. Lyman, let me tell you about Jell-O. It tastes twice as good as ever before and has those 6 delicious flavors: strawberry, raspberry, cherry, orange, lemon, and Lyman.
Hey! Oh, goodness. Very clever now. That was good. Imagine if Phil was here and you had to say orange, lemon, and Harris. That wouldn't fit, you know.
Hello, Jack and Mary. How you, Don?
Hello, Kenny.
How are you, Kenny?
Kenny, we're all glad to see you. How do you like being back in New York?
Great. I'm having a swell time.
That's good.
I've seen a lot of places I missed last year. Went to Central Park, The Bronx Zoo and the aquarium and...
The aquarium, eh? I bet you like that.
Nah, there was nothing but fish.
Well, that's the trouble with those places, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're...
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're having such a good time, Kenny. Did you go to Radio City?
No, New York is good enough for me.
That's right. There's no use dashing all over the country. I don't blame you.
Say, Jack, last night I went to Madison Square Garden to see the races.
Oh, the races, eh? Did you like it?
Yeah, but the jockeys went around so fast the horses looked like bicycles.
Well, they were bicycles. Isn't that awful, Mary?
I'm saving my answer for our last program.
This may be it. You can't tell. Well, Kenny, what are you going to sing on your first broadcast from New York?
I'm going to sing When the Poppies Bloom Again.
Well, I'm sure we'll like that. Oh, by the way, I want you to meet Abe Lyman, our temporary maestro. But watch out, Kenny. He's a little nervous tonight. You know, be careful. Say, Abe, this is Kenny Baker, our tenor.
Hello, Kenny. Hello. Say, Mr. Lyman, when you play my number, just do it the way it's written, will you?
Kenny.
It's my own arrangement, and I don't like it played any other way. Do you get me?
Kenny, be careful.
Look who's bawling me out. Listen, Lyman, what Jack says goes double for me.
Attaboy, Kenny. I'm right with you.
You stay out of this, Jack, unless you want your ears pleated.
Can this be the man who plays those dreamy waltzes on the radio? Go ahead and sing, Kenny.
Your ears wouldn't look good pleated, Jack.
I don't think so.
Of memory, when love was everything to you and me, but love undying still keeps me sighing. My heart is crying for you alone. When the again, I'll remember you there beside the river Seine, where we kissed adieu. When you told me not to cry, held me tenderly, but that kiss was our goodbye. You were gone from me. My lonely footsteps stray where you must ever stay. I place a sweet bouquet, my token of love. Darling, till we meet again, I'll be ever true. When the poppies bloom again, I'll remember you.
I call stopping the show. I may not stop it myself, Kenny, but I'll slow it up a whole lot. That was Kenny Baker singing When the Poppies Bloom Again, accompanied by the Gas House Gang. That was beautiful, Kenny. You were so at ease.
Sure, I'm not afraid of Lyman.
Well, I'm not either, but I don't want any roughhouse at the Waldorf.
With you on the bottom.
Now, listen. This is our first program in New York, and I'm just trying to keep things orderly, that's all. Outside of that, I'm not afraid of anyone.
You're not, eh?
No.
Then you've either got a loud cheaper.
You got a what? Oh, take that joke again. Come here, that's a good joke. Let's take the joke. Outside of that, I'm not afraid of anyone. Go ahead.
You're not, eh?
No.
Then you've either got a loud heart or a cheap watch.
That's it. I didn't want you to miss it. That was funny. Say, Don, speaking of hearts, what time is it? I mean, speaking of watches.
About 8:45.
I wished he'd get here.
Who?
Well, listen, Don. When I played the bee last Sunday night, I didn't completely vindicate myself. There's one small point yet to be settled.
What is that, Jack?
Well, I asked Stuart Cannon, that little boy who originally played the bee and caused all my trouble with Alan, to come up here tonight, and I'm going to find out if he's really 10 years old.
Find out how to play the bee, too.
I played it all right. But I have my doubts about Alan's statement. If that child is over 10, and I think he is, then Mr. Allen has deceived his listeners, thereby misinforming over 400 people around the country. Anyway, I'm going to find out the truth. Hey, maybe that's him. Huh? Come in. Hello. Hey, fellas, look. Look who's here.
Hello, stranger.
Well, Superman. Cleverman, I'm sure glad to see you.
Well, the feeling is neutral.
Thank you.
Jack, as soon as I found out you was in New York, I rushed right down from Boston to see you.
From Boston, eh? Well, that was nice of you, Slap.
I am my out of breath. I should have taken the train.
Well, I'm glad you dropped in. Oh, Slap, you remember Kenny Baker and Don Wilson, don't you?
Why, certainly. Hello, Kenny boy.
Hello, Slappy. Oh, how are you, Slap? It's nice to see you.
Well, Donny boy, are you still making with the jello?
Oh, sure. And Slap. Slap, here's Mary.
My goodness, Mary, you're a sight for chopped ice. You know, I'd ask you for a little kiss, but my wife is listening.
Oh, come on. Maybe it'll sound like that.
Hey, Slap.
Leave me alone. I'm delirious.
How was it, Mary?
I don't know. The standing on my feet.
Oh. Slap, tell me something about yourself. What are you doing these days?
Well, Jack, I'm in the hotel business.
The hotel business?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. What's the name of your hotel?
Waterman's Little Gypsy Tea Room. And, you know, Jack, as a special attraction, my wife tells fortunes.
Oh, can she read tea leaves?
Yes, if they're not in English.
Well, tell me, Slap, how big a hotel have you?
25 rooms, and so clean you can eat in them.
Oh, how about sleeping in them?
That I wouldn't recommend.
25 rooms, eh? Have you got an elevator?
I had one, but it got stuck, so I made another room out of it.
Well, that was clever.
Say, Jack, why don't you and Mary come over tonight? We got dancing and music.
Oh, an orchestra, too, eh? Who's playing there?
Fred Herring and his Oriental Canadians. My, what musicians. Strictly string-time boys.
Say, that reminds me, Slap, do you throw Abe Lyman?
Do I know Abe Lyman? Hello, Abe, boy.
Hello, Slap. Is my suit ready?
Please, quiet. You'll have it tomorrow, positive.
Oh, a tailor, too, huh? Say, Slap, you certainly branched out since I last saw you. Hotel, tea room, tailor. You're certainly in a lot of businesses.
Hold on to your watch, Jack. You might have a pawn shop.
A pawn shop, huh?
What do you think hangs from my sign? 3 oranges?
Well, you certainly don't believe in putting all your eggs in one business, do you?
Well, Jack, it certainly was a pleasure to see you.
Thanks, Slap. Come up and see us again, won't you?
Right, certainly. Well, goodbye, everybody. I got work to do around here.
Work to do? You mean you work here at the Waldorf Astoria, too?
Sure, I'm the house detective, so take it easy. Goodbye.
It's sure good to see old Schlepperman again. He's certainly in a lot of businesses, isn't he, Mary?
I bet he's in 2 more by now.
I'll take that bet. I'm also a bookmaker.
What a guy. Hey, Don, did that little boy come in yet?
No, not yet, Judge.
Oh, well, play something, Abe. If Schlepperman is in your band, I'll die. Gee, I wish that kid would get here. Popular tune played from the bandwagon, played by Abe Lyman and his ex-Californians. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we, Don, did that little boy get here yet?
Well, not yet, but, Jack, did you hear that 5-year-old girl play the B on the piano last Wednesday night?
You mean on Alan's program?
Yes.
Well, let me tell you something, Don. The way Alan has been dragging those kids up to his program is disgraceful. I think. First, a 10-year-old boy plays the B on a violin, then a 5-year-old girl plays it on a piano. I suppose next week we'll hear it played on a raffle.
But, Jack, I thought it was funny when Alan said you were so out of wind you couldn't even blow out a match.
Well, he has me there. I'll admit that I don't compare with Mr. Allen when it comes to blowing. Wow! Yes, sir, I stayed away all night thinking of that gag.
You could have gone to sleep and snored a better one.
Yeah. Well, anyway, tonight I'll find out the correct age of that alleged 10-year-old boy. Say, I hope that's him now. Come in.
Is Mr. Benny here?
Yes, come in. Are you Stuart Cannon, the little boy that played the B?
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm awfully glad you came up tonight, Stuart.
What did you want to see me about, Mr. Benny?
Well, it's
If it's about the violin, I don't give lessons.
No, Stuart. Look, Stuart. I merely sent for you to ask a few questions. Now, there's nothing to be afraid of. Just answer correctly and regard me as your friend.
I'm scared.
Scared, Stuart? Why?
Mr. Allen said you were the boogeyman.
Now, Stuart, that's silly. That's silly. Do I look like the boogeyman?
Yeah.
Now listen to me, Stuart. I'm here to prove something tonight. I'm going to ask you a few questions, and I want the truth. You know what happens to little boys who tell lies?
No.
Well, you want to go to heaven, don't you?
Not yet.
Now listen to me, Stuart.
I listened to you last Sunday, and I didn't like it.
Oh, yeah?
I'm going home.
Grab him, fella. Don't let him get away.
We got it, Jack.
He looks suspicious to me. Search him, boys.
Look, Jack, he's got marbles and the top and some fish hooks. And there's a slingshot.
A slingshot, eh? Disarm them, men. Now, listen here, Stuart.
Gee, you're silly.
Now, that's not the point. I don't want to get tough unless I have to.
And then it won't be with Abe Lyman.
Quiet. Stuart, truthfully, how old are you?
10 years old.
I mean your exact age.
10 years old.
10 years old, eh? Where were you on the night of January 7th, 1927?
Home.
Home, eh? And what were you doing home?
I don't remember.
You don't remember. You've been very well coached, Mr. Cannon. When was your birthday?
I don't remember.
You don't remember. You don't remember your birthday, and yet you're positive you're 10 years old. Bah! Now, young man. What are you laughing at, Mary?
I don't remember.
Now, Stuart, how old were you when you first took violin lessons?
Wouldn't you like to know?
That's a lie. Take him, Don. I don't seem to be getting anywhere.
All right, Jack. Now, Stuart, how old were you when you first started eating Jell-O?
2 years.
And how many delicious flavors has Jell-O?
6.
And how much better is it than ever before?
Twice as good.
There, you see, Jack, there's nothing wrong with this boy. You take him.
Now, listen, Stuart. Listen to me. On the night of December 30th, 1936, you came into Fred Allen's program and played the B, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
And on the night of February 3rd, 1937, at the insistence of the same Mr. Allen, you repeated that performance.
Yes, sir.
Now, Mr. Allen claims that you're only 10 years old.
But I am only 10 years old.
Yet you testified not less than 3 minutes ago that on January 7th, 1927, you were home.
Yes, sir.
Yet you don't remember what you were doing.
So what?
And what's the first thing you do remember?
The stock market crash. I lost my shirt.
Oh, Oh, you lost your shirt, eh?
Yes, you know what that means to a baby.
Yeah, quiet. Now listen to me, Stewart. You'll remember what happened on January 7th, 1927. You'll remember what happened in 1929. You remember what happened on the nights of December 30th and February 3rd on Mr. Allen's program. And yet you don't remember your age. You're older than 10 Cannon. Now, come on. Come clean.
All right, Cactus Face, I'll tell.
That's better. How old are you, Stewart Cannon?
10 years and 4 months.
I thought so. Well, that not only exposes Fred Allen, but proves that this boy had 4 extra months to practice the bees. You're excused, Mr. Cannon. I rest my case.
Stop! You're intimidating the witness.
Cleverman, what are you butting in for?
I'm also a lawyer.
Play line.
Spring can't be very far off now, but whether the winds of March blow hot or cold, here's a way to add a bright springtime touch to your menus. Serve this new Jell-O dessert soon. It's called Prune Perfection, and it's delicious to taste, lovely to look at, and mighty easy to make. Just dissolve 1 package of strawberry Jell-O in 1 pint of hot water. Chill until slightly thickened, then fold in 1 cup of finely cut up cooked prunes. Mold and serve plain or with whipped cream. You'll enjoy this clever combination of flavors, the richness of the prunes pepped up with Jell-O's fresh strawberry flavor. All of Jell-O's 6 delicious flavors come from fresh, ripe fruit skillfully blended. So why not put Jell-O on your shopping list for tomorrow and serve Prune Perfection for dessert tomorrow night? But be sure you get genuine Jell-O with that extra rich fruit flavor. Look for the big red letters on the box. They spell Jell-O.
The last number of the 23rd program in the new Jell-O series, and we'll be with you again next Sunday at the same time. I want to tell you how glad I was to see Schlepperman again, and I'd like you to meet him in person, Mr. Sam Hearn.
Thank you, Jack.
And little Stewart Cannon, who played the bee, which kept us going for weeks.
Thank you.
Isn't he cute, Mary?
Yeah. Gee, I wish he was a couple of months older.
Good night, folks.
This is the Red Network of the National Broadcasting Company. The Jell-O program, coming to you from the Grand Ballroom of the Hotel Pierre, starring Jack Benny with Mary Livingston and Abe Lyman and his orchestra. The orchestra opens the program with You from the Great Ziegfeld. They say that time is money, and if you want to save both time and money, serve Jell-O for dessert. Jell-O is easy to make, easy to take, a good-looking, good-tasting, inexpensive dessert that you can make in just a jiffy. Your whole family will go for Jell-O's refreshing true fruit taste. And remember that genuine Jell-O brings you that extra rich fruit flavor that comes from fresh, ripe fruit. So brighten up your dinner table some night soon. Serve a great gleaming dish of colorful Jell-O. It looks so attractive, it tastes so good, and costs so little. Ask your grocer for Jell-O tomorrow. But be sure you get the real thing, except no substitutes. Insist on the one and only genuine Jell-O. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we bring you a fellow who is a big man in Hollywood, a giant in Waukegan, but just another actor in New York, Jack Benny.
Hello again. This is Jack Benny coming to you from the grand ballroom of the Hotel Pierre. And listen, Don, I'm not such a small guy in New York either.
Well, then, Jack, how come they won't even let you broadcast from the NBC studios? First, you're at the Waldorf Astoria, now the Pierre.
Well, it's because NBC is crowded, that's why.
Well, how long are you going to stay in New York, anyway?
Until we run out of hotels. I've been hanging around so many ballrooms, I feel like a chandelier. Of course, there's a certain amount of class and prestige broadcasting from a place like this. Come in.
Mr. Benny?
Yes.
On behalf of the management of the Hotel Pierre, I bid you welcome and trust that the broadcasting facilities here are satisfactory.
They certainly are.
Now, if there's anything I can do for you, don't hesitate to call upon me.
Well, thank you. Is there anything I can do for you?
Yes, don't mingle with the guests.
That's what I get for slumming on the avenue. Anyway, Don, it's still a distinction to be able to do our program from here. Not every entertainer will be granted that privilege, particularly one that I know of.
And who's that, Jack?
Well, I don't want to mention any names, but I don't see how Harry Von Zell can laugh at him every Wednesday night.
Oh, Von Zell, that announcer.
Yeah.
Say, Jack, what product do they sell, anyway?
Nothing you can put sliced bananas on.
Oh, by the way, Jack, did you hear Alan call you a bully last Wednesday? Benny the bully, Benny the bully.
Well, it's better than being a scaredy cat. Alan is a scaredy cat. Alan is a scaredy cat.
How do you know?
Oh, Don, he's an awful baby. Imagine a grown man taking ether when he gets a manicure. Anyway, I don't want Alan's name mentioned anymore on this program. From now on, if you have to refer to him, just call him Boo. That's good enough for me. Boo.
Boo Allen, that's a silly name.
Well, it fits the character.
Hiya, Don. Hello, Jack.
Oh, all right. Where have you been?
I was out with Boo in Portland Hoffa.
Oh, you were, eh? Well, I should think you'd select your company a little more carefully. Of course, Portland's all right, but I'd watch out for Boo.
You know, Jack, he asked me if you really played the Boo on your violin.
That's the B, and don't overdo it. Anyway, let's change the subject.
All right. Jell-O is not only economical, but it's easy to make. And remember, it tastes twice as good as ever before.
Yeah, now let's change the subject again.
Surely. Jack, where's Kenny?
Oh, Kenny, he had to go to Hollywood to finish his picture, but he'll be back again next week, Don.
You know, Jack, I just got the cutest telegram from Kenny.
Oh, then he must have arrived there. What does he say?
He says, wait a minute, here it is.
Oh.
Arrived home safely, weather excellent, trip pleasant, bus comfortable.
Oh, he motored back. I see.
Scenery was beautiful in Pennsylvania, especially when we passed through Bootown.
Bootown?
He means Allentown.
Oh, I see. He must have read my thoughts. Go on, Mary.
Right now, I'm listening to the program, and I certainly miss me.
Oh.
You would never know Hollywood. It has changed a lot in 2 weeks. I can't even find my house, and the Paramount Studio has changed its name to Anheuser-Busch.
Anheuser-Busch? Where's that wire from, Mary?
St. Louis.
I thought so. What a dope. Imagine getting off at St. Louis. Read on, Mary.
P.S.
P.S. and a telegram.
I just found out that I'm in St. Louis instead of Hollywood. Boy, are they mixed up.
Well, that serves me right for letting him take that trip alone.
Say, Jack.
Yeah. Oh, hello, Abe. How are you?
Oh, I'm all right. Can I talk to you a minute?
Sure, Lyman. What is it?
Listen, Jack. I heard some pretty bad reports about me on last Sunday's program.
You did? Why, I thought you were great, didn't you, Don?
Why, certainly you were swell, Abe.
Oh, I don't mean my music, but my friends all seem to think that you made me sound like a pretty tough guy.
But, Abe, gee, we were only kidding.
Well, I'm sensitive.
Oh.
Gee, Jack, I'm not a bad guy. I'm not a mug or a tough egg or anything. I'm considered a gentleman.
Well, I'm terribly sorry, Abe, really.
Well, don't do it again or I'll kick your teeth out.
Oh, you will?
Are you going to take that from him, Jack?
Well, I'd fix him, but I don't want to be known as a bully.
Especially without teeth.
That's gratitude for you. Say, Don, why do I always have trouble with orchestra leaders? What have I done to deserve the constant threats of violence? Am I a magnet that attracts the brutality in my throat? A football to be kicked around from pillar to goalpost? Why must I be eternally ducking behind a microphone?
I don't know. Why?
While I'm thinking of an answer, the orchestra will play I Got Rhythm. play, Lyman. I wish Freddie Bartholomew had an orchestra. I'd tell him something. Rhythm from Girl Crazy, played by Abe Lyman and his musical muscle men. I don't know, Abe, how can your musician be so tough and play so sweetly?
I feed him raw meat and cream puffs.
Oh, I see.
And anyhow,
now, listen, Abe, I don't want to argue about anything. I'm too tired. I was up all night doing some last-minute work on my income tax.
Income tax?
Yeah.
Why, Darren, I saw you at the Stork Club last night with a blonde.
Well, she was helping me.
The way she ate, you could put her down as a dependent.
Mary, blondes aren't deductible.
You know, Jack, I'm glad I live in California where there's no income tax.
Why, Mary, the federal tax applies to California the same as any other state.
That's funny. I never paid one.
You didn't? Well, didn't you get any letters from the government?
Yeah. See, I thought it was fan mail. I sent him a picture.
Well, you better file a tax report right away or you'll be doing a guest appearance on the Leavenworth Hour. That's pretty good, isn't it? Huh?
I like it.
You better get after it, though, Mary, really.
Fine romance with no cheesecake.
Hey.
Hello, Sandra.
Hello, Seth. How are you?
Well, I feel like $1 million, and on that I don't have to pay tax.
Well, Schlapp, I really didn't expect you tonight.
Jack, so soon when I heard Kenny Baker wasn't coming up here, I came up to offer my services to give you an audition.
Oh, really? So, are you a singer?
That's me, Bing Schlapperman. And the Yodelers and Yankees, you know.
So you're a singer. Well, that's news to me. Whose band did you sing with?
Goy Lombardo.
Goy?
What a snappy band of rhythm boys. Wow.
Oh, the Lombardo. Say, listen, I've listened to them a lot of times, but I never heard your voice.
Oh, did they play loud?
Well, Schlapp, tell me, what kind of songs do you sing?
Mostly sentimental. At home on the ranch, shoes and saddles. And there's an old swimming pool in the parlor.
Swimming pool?
That's spinning wheel, you dope.
Hey, Jake.
What?
Jake, what's the matter with that Lyman?
Oh, you know how temperamental musicians are, especially band leaders.
Lyman, our band leader. A brush you should have on the end of that stick.
That you said it.
Pipe down, Schlepperman.
Look what's talking. Look at him. He worked 2 weeks and already he's a foreman.
Don't worry about him. Well, Cleverman, it was very nice of you to offer your services, but I've already asked Mary to sing a number.
Oh, I don't want to sing tonight.
Oh, come on, Mary. I'll tell you what. If you'll sing the chorus, I will, too. You're not offended, are you, Slep?
Why, certainly not.
I'm sorry you made the trip for nothing.
Who made it for nothing? I sold 9 suits in the lobby. A fine romantic pack. Pockets not sleep.
Sit down, Slep. Mary's going to sing. Come on, Mary. Would you folks like to hear? No kidding. Would you folks like to hear Mary sing? Would you like to hear her sing a song? There you are, you see? Now you'll have to go through with it, Mary. Hit it, Abe.
Your wings, baby, you're flying so high you do for a fall. Your attitude saves me, I'm almost afraid. You drive me crazy, I must be taking the hay. La-dee-dee. You do the darndest thing, baby, but oh, you're so doggone cute with it all.
Your folks like that. Mary, that was swell. Really swell. And you weren't nervous or anything.
No, and now it's your turn, Jack.
All right, now I'll sing my chorus, and I dedicate it to Don Wilson. Come on, boys. You say the darndest thing, Wilson, but oh, you're so doggone cute with it all. Ha-cha-cha. You're always out to sell Jell-O in winter, spring, or summer, or fall. Good, isn't it? You always say strawberry. You always say raz. You always say cherry, orange, lemon, and lime. You nearly drive me nuts, Wilson. But oh, you're so doggone cute with it all. What's that noise out there? What is that? What is that? Hey, what's going on in here? I heard that disturbance outside. Now, whoever's manipulating that foghorn in here has got to cut it out. Well, as I live and regret that there are no locks on studio doors. If it isn't Boo Allen. Now, listen, Allen, what's the idea of breaking in here in the middle of my singing?
Singing?
Yes.
Now, listen, Betty. I didn't mind it when you scraped that overnight bag 2 weeks ago and called that playing the beat.
Yeah.
But when you stand here tonight and set that whooping cough to music and call that singing, you're going too far.
Oh, you didn't like it, huh?
Like it? Why, you make Andy Devine sound like Lawrence Tibbett.
Now, look here, Alan. I don't care what you say about my singing or my violin playing on your own program. But when you come up here, be careful. After all, I've got listeners.
Keep your family out of this.
Now, listen. My family likes my singing and my violin playing, too.
Your violin playing?
Yeah.
You're using the verb loosely, Mr. Benson. Why, if I was a horse, if I was a pony even, and found out that my tail, found out that any part of my tail was being used in your violin bow, I'd hang my head in my oat bag from then on.
Well, you listen to me, you Wednesday night hawk. Another crack like that and Town Hall will be looking for a new janitor.
Why, you fugitive from a Ripley cartoon? I ought to bend your nose around until if you want to smell anything, you'll have to curb it. You lay a hand on me. You lay a hand on me. Anything we'll say accidentally will be better than the script. On me, Benny, and you'll be hollering strawberry, raspberry, cherry, orange, lemon, and help.
Oh, listen to that smile of beauty. Keep this up, Alan, and I'll ask Don Wilson to fall on you. When a Wilson falls on you, you know what that means. Huh?
Oh, boy, press ham.
That a girl, Mary, that's a honey.
Quiet, coward.
Coward? Yes, coward, and she doesn't mean that English entertainer, Noel, either.
Now, Alan, I'm up here attending to my own business. There's no place to settle our private affairs. How did you get in here without a pass?
I made one at the door, man, and your neck.
Oh, I am, eh?
Gentlemen, don't fight here, please. Why don't you go over to the Medicine's Craig Garden?
You keep out of this, you little squirt. From now on, your wife will be having both ends of the herring.
Well, goodbye, Jackie boy. Take it easy.
There goes Schlepperman. I wish you'd follow him out.
Listen, cowboy, why didn't you stay out in Hollywood where you don't belong?
Because I heard you were coming out there to make a picture, that's why. You ought to do very well, Mr. Allen, now that Boris Karloff is in England.
Well, I saw your last picture, Lionel Benny.
Yes?
Until you made a picture, nobody knew what a lull looked like on celluloid. And maybe you didn't start Bank Night, but you've certainly kept it going.
Oh, yeah? Well, 3 states are waiting for your picture to be released. They're going to use it instead of capital punishment. Wow!
They're selling him, Jack.
Who's that pallbearer?
Stick him, Lyman.
Look what's going to make a picture. Fred Allen, the great lover. I suppose Gable and Taylor are losing a lot of sleep right now.
Not if they're listening to this broadcast.
What a witty retort. Where are you going to live in Hollywood, Mr. Allen? At the ostrich farm?
I may.
What are you laughing at, Mary?
He'll show those birds how to lay eggs.
Mary, that was marvelous. I'm going to kiss you for that.
Then I take it back.
Oh, you do, huh?
Yeah, she'd rather kiss an ostrich, and so would I.
Well, Alan, what this gone a little too far. I didn't mind a little mudslinging now and then, but when you make those kind of remarks, it means fight where I come from.
You mean your blood would boil if you had any?
Yeah. And I got just enough to resent that. Mr. Allen, I come from the West. I'm a hard-boiling, two-fisted he-man. And you step out in the hallway. I'm ready to settle this little affair man to man. You're here! Yes, sir.
This will be the last number of the last program on any Jell-O series.
Next week, the Jell-O program starring Mary Livingston.
Come on, Alan. You want to go through with this?
I didn't come up here to get your autograph.
Now, listen, Alan. I'll give you just one more chance to apologize.
Apologize? Why, I'll knock you flatter than the first 8 minutes of this program.
Hold on there, Alan. Who touches a hair on Jack's gray head has to find it first.
Who said that?
Barbara Livingston.
Never mind that. Come on, Alan. Get us away. Play, Lyman. Sorry, now I sold my rowing machine.
And it's Hallelujah from Hit the Deck, played by the orchestra with Abe Lyman at the baton and Benny and Alan at each other's throats out in the hallway.
And the winner will tell his version on his own program next Wednesday night.
Oh, now, I don't know about that. Jack can certainly take care of himself.
It's Alan he has to worry about.
Gee, I hope nothing's happened to either one of them, especially Jack.
Well, they're both pretty husky, although Jack did look just a little bit worried.
Oh, Jack doesn't care whether he wins or not. He's got a due bill on a hospital. Here they come now.
Gosh, Freddie, those were the days, weren't they? You're a card, Jackie. Remember that time in Toledo when you walked into the magician's dressing room and stole his pigeons?
Do I? Say, they tasted pretty good, didn't they, Fred?
The bones I got did, certainly did, yeah.
Say, Freddie, you remember the guy in the show with us who used to take in washing on the side? You know, the guy that did our laundry?
Say, what's Ben Burney doing now?
He's got a band, you know, Ben Burney and all the suds. Say, we didn't make much money in those days, Freddie, but we did get a lot of laughs.
We certainly did, until we walked on the stage.
Hey, Jack.
Yes, Mary.
What happened to the fight?
What fight? Say, Freddie, remember that time in South Bend, Indiana, when you were going with 40?
Hey, no kidding, fellas. What happened to that fight?
Why, Don, we were never serious about that.
And how did you get that black eye?
Oh, this? Well, I was writing a letter.
Yes, I accidentally dotted his eye, Mary.
Now, wait a minute, Freddie. I slapped you more than you did me. Look at your wrist. It's all red.
Well, I made you say uncle, unquote, when I pulled your hair.
Uncle isn't the word, unquote, but let it go.
Say, Fred, here's a package you dropped on your way out to the hall.
Oh, yes, that's a box of candy I was going to give Jack.
Oh, Freddie.
Candy, can I have a piece?
Sure, but take the square ones, Mary. The round ones have got cement in them.
I see. And by the way, Fred, when you get home with that box of flowers I sent you, it's still ticking. Just put it in water.
I will, and thanks for the tip, Jack.
Oh, gee, this candy is swell. Have a piece, Jack?
Say, this is good chocolate. Wonderful flavor. What's it filled with, Freddie?
Ipana.
Oh. Well, I was going to brush my teeth anyway. I might as well eat it.
Well, Jack, I've got to go now. I've got a lot of work to do on my own program.
Okay, Fred. Well, thanks for your kind visit and apology.
What apology?
Never mind. Let's not start that again. Before you go, Fred, I want to tell you that I didn't mind one thing you said about me during our feud.
You didn't? Why not, Jack?
Well, I'll tell you. You said the darndest thing, Freddie. But you were so doggone cute with it all. You said the meanest things. You're wacky. You're riding high, but you're due for a fall.
I owe you some words.
You said I was bloodless.
You said I was tight.
You insulted my fiddling. A rootin' tootin' hootin' tootin' ha-cha-cha. We said the darndest things, palsy, but oh, we were so doggone cute with it all, and now we're friends. Well, Fred, I didn't know you could sing that good.
Thanks, Jack. Well, I've got to leave you now. And, oh, by the way, Mr. Lyman.
Yes, Fred?
Now, listen, Tuppy. You lay off on my pal, Jack Benny. That's a hint. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye. Goodbye. So long, Fred. So long. Well, play, Lyman, and watch your step. You heard what Alan said.
Why, you little sawed-off punk, I'll take you and
oh,
tear you
Fred!
off from
Fred!
limb to limb.
Freddie! Freddie!
St. Patrick's Day is only 3 days away, so you better begin now to get together your shamrocks and Irish colors. And here's a Jell-O dessert that has the touch of color in keeping with the occasion, called Emerald Fruit Cup. You make it this way. Just dissolve 1 package of lime Jell-O in 1 pint of hot water and then pour into a shallow pan. Chill until firm, and then cut the Jell-O into cubes. Arrange the cubes of lime Jell-O in sherbet glasses, alternating with grapefruit sections. Serve plain or for a distinctive touch, pour over each portion 3 or 4 tablespoons full of ginger ale. Refreshing lime jello with juicy grapefruit. It's a grand combination to start a dinner with, and equally delicious as dessert. Serve emerald fruit cup for your St. Patrick's Day dinner, but be sure you make it with genuine lime jello. For lime jello, like all of Jello's 6 delicious flavors, has that extra rich fruit taste. Ask for Jello by name and look for the big red letters on the box. They spell Jello.
This is the last number of the 24th program in the new Jello series, and we'll be with you again next Sunday night broadcasting from New York City. And, Mary, I want to tell you your song was swell.
Thanks. Say, Jack, are you really glad that you made up with Fred Allen?
Certainly I am.
Why?
Well, now I won't have to listen to his program to hear what he's saying about me. Good night, folks.
Here's a special announcement for our Canadian listeners. All Jello sold in Canada is made in Canada.
Select some fine romance for some springtime, written by Jerome Kern. This is the National Broadcasting Company.
This is KFI Los Angeles. Time signal 14 seconds before 9 o'clock. Gruen watch time. KFI Los Angeles. Brilliant array of stores. Katharine Hepburn and Francho Tone in Quality Street. Plus Sally Eilers and Jimmy Dunn, and We Have Our Moment. Wednesday, Pantages Hollywood, RKO Hill Street Theaters.
The Jello program, coming to you from the Grand Ballroom of the Hotel Pierre, starring Jack Benny with Mary Livingston and Abe Lyman and his orchestra. The orchestra opens the program with Jeeve and Your Swell. You've often seen the hallmark on gold or silver, but perhaps you never knew why it is there. It's there as a symbol that the article which bears the mark is genuine. In the same way, the name Jello on the package is your assurance that the product in that package is genuine Jello. And so the reason I keep emphasizing those big red letters is this. Jello is a gelatin dessert. The name Jello is a trademark belonging to General Foods. When you see the big red letters on the box, you know you're getting genuine Jello made by General Foods. So if you hear any other flavored gelatin dessert referred to as Jello, you'll know that is incorrect. For there is only one Jello, and only Jello brings you that extra rich fruit flavor. That's why Jello is the most popular gelatin dessert in the entire world today. So be sure you get the real thing. Always insist on genuine Jello. Came to New York for a rest and has to go back to Hollywood to get it, Jack Playboy Benny.
Well, hello again. I got this horn left over from last night, folks, and I want to tell you, Don, you're right about me being a playboy. I'm a regular demon since I've been in New York. Shows and parties and one nightclub after another.
Oh, Jack, stop carrying on so. You know, you're not as bad as you're painting yourself.
I'm not, eh? Don, I've been carousing around like a madman. Boy, am I sophisticated.
I can't understand that, Jack. You don't drink anything.
I don't, eh? Last night I had a gin fuzz.
That's fizz.
Fizz, fuzz, who cares as long as I have a headache?
Well, tell me, Jack, are you glad that you're going back to Hollywood tomorrow?
Oh, yes, Don. After all, how long can I keep up this mad pace? You
Imagine you setting a bad face. Have you attended any teas?
What's that?
Have you attended any teas?
Afternoon or strip? Anyway, I'm really just all in. Oh, hello, Abe. Hello, Squirt. Squirt? If you've been hanging around with me lately, you'd find out what kind of a guy I am.
Oh, you're not so wild.
Oh, that's what you think. Only yesterday I was thrown out of trap.
You were?
Yes, sir, and I would have reported that bouncer if I knew her name. I'm not kidding.
Hello, Jack.
Oh, hello, Kenny. Toot, toot. I wish I knew. Say, Kenny, do you notice anything different about me tonight? Huh? Oh, really?
No, what?
Well, can't you see those dark rings under my eyes? Huh?
Gee, I thought it was mascara.
Well, it isn't.
Hey, Jack, give me that horn, will you?
Oh, no. This horn and a chicken sandwich cost me $14. Say, Kenny, we missed you last Sunday when you had to go back to Hollywood. How did your picture turn out?
Oh, swell, Jack. You know, Phil Harris is in it, too. Oh, boy, the girls at the studio hanging around him.
Oh, taking my place, huh?
Nah, these are young girls.
Oh. Say, Kenny, who has the love interest in your picture?
I have. And there's one place where I sing a love song to the leading lady right under her balcony.
Yeah?
And when I finish, she smiles and throws her rose at me, and then she comes running down the steps.
Yeah, and then what happens?
That's when Phil Harris takes her over.
Well, that's not very fair. Don't you feel badly?
No, I got a rose out of it.
Well, when I get back to Hollywood, he'll have some real competition. I've learned plenty here on the gay white way.
Hello, you little desperado.
Oh, hello, Mary.
Say, Don.
Yes, Mary?
Take that horn away before he plays the bee on it.
I'll tell you, Mary, I've just worn to a frazzle from this constant hurly-burly and excitement. I got to go someplace where I can be alone for a couple of hours.
Why don't you find out where your last picture's playing?
Well, don't be so funny. You know, I've got to go out on a party again tonight. Parties and nightclubs. I tell you, I'm getting to be the best-known rounder on Broadway.
Go on. You couldn't get a ringside table at the Automat.
Oh, I couldn't, eh?
No kidding, Mary. I really think that Jack has turned out to be a pretty wild sort of a guy.
Oh, yeah? He went to Minsky's the other night and fainted during the opening chorus.
Well, it was hot in there.
Was it? Wow!
Kenny, now let's drop all this talk. I'm on the ragged edge now. And, hey, play something soothing, will you, so I can sort of pull myself together?
Okay. Say, Jack, when you go out tonight, you want to try something that'll pick you right up?
Sure, eh? What is it?
A striker's cocktail.
Well, I bet this is a peach of a gag coming. I can see that. A striker's cocktail, what's that?
One drink and you sit down.
Oh, no, not me. I can hold my own.
Why, you even stagger from an alcohol rub.
That's so.
Better be careful, Jack. You keep this up and you'll look as bad as Fred Allen.
Now, wait a minute, Lyman. You're talking about my pal. You say one word against Allen, I'll have him knock your block off. And I'm the guy that can tell him. Freddie and I may have had our little spat, but underneath it all, there's a spark of loyal friendship that can never be extinguished. Play, Lyman.
One, played by Abe Lyman and his orchestra. And incidentally, folks, Mr. Lyman is making his farewell appearance on this program tonight because we are going to Hollywood next week, among other reasons.
Meaning what?
Meaning nothing, and put your coat back on.
What's the matter, Jack? You afraid?
Afraid? Wait till he gets that letter I'm going to send him from California.
Hear that, Abe? Jack's going to write you a nasty letter.
Well, that's on him. I can't read.
You said it, especially music. How was that, Mary? I can sing faster than Lyman.
Who can't?
I can't.
Well, I don't want to start any brawls up here tonight because it so happens we have a very distinguished guest with us.
Oh, Jack.
It's not you, Kenny. Ladies and gentlemen, a very dear friend of mine is visiting in New York and has accepted my invitation to attend this broadcast. We grew up together, went to the same school, and he is now the chief executive of my hometown. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a great privilege and a pleasure to present His Honor, Mayor Mansell Talcott of Waukegan, Illinois.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
I really didn't want to impose on you, Mayor, but knowing you were in town, I couldn't resist taking advantage of it.
Oh, that's all right, Jack. I'm glad to be with you.
Thank you. Well, Bitey, that's his nickname, folks. You don't mind, do you, Bitey?
No. We all had nicknames in those days. Remember yours?
Mine? Oh, yeah, let's see now. What was it the kids used to call me?
Tuffy.
That's right, Tuffy Benny. Did you hear that, Mary? I was quite a scrapper in those days.
Time marches on.
Never mind. Well, Bitey, tell me something about home. How's Julius Sinnig and Stub Wilbur, Ollie Eimerman, and the rest of the gang?
They're doing fine, Jack, and they're all proud of you.
Oh, well, say, you remember Vivian Thompson and Hazel Clark? And say, Bitey, how's my Aunt Josephine?
Oh, fine. She's still on the fire department.
Yes. Good old Aunt Joe. I can still see her sliding down that brass pole, you know. Bitey, I'll bet the town has changed a lot since I've been there.
Sure has, Jack. You remember the blue suit that used to hang in the window in your father's store?
Yes, I do.
Well, there's a gray one there now.
Probably the same suit. I told Dad to buy an awning. Yes. Well, Bitey, now that you're here, I do want to congratulate you on the success of your political career.
Thanks, Jack.
You know, I bet when we were kids and went to school together, you never dreamed that you'd become mayor. You got about the lowest marks in the class, didn't you?
No, next to the lowest.
Oh, I thought we were tied.
Not quite. Say, Jack, on your way back to Hollywood, you're going to stop off at Waukegan for a day, aren't you?
I certainly am. Yes, sir.
That's fine, because we're planning a celebration for you. Jack Benny Day in Waukegan.
Well, thanks, Bitey. I appreciate that. I do.
Now, we're not going to make a formal affair or present you with a loving cup or the key to the city.
Well, I'm glad you're omitting that ceremony.
However, I called a meeting of the local merchants, and as a token of our esteem, we decided to call off all of your old debts.
Well, thanks, but I imagine they're outlawed by now anyway. Now, Bitey, before you leave, I'd like to have you meet the members of our cast. I know they're eager to meet you. First, Mary Livingston. Mary, this is His Honor, Mayor Talcott of Waukegan.
How do you do, Mayor Talcott?
Hello, Mary.
Say, Jack, is that a real mustache?
Yes, it is. Quiet.
There's not much of it, is there?
Now, Bitey, I'd like to have you meet our orchestra leader. Not that it'll improve your social standing. Anyway, this is Abe Lyman.
How do you do, Mr. Lyman?
Glad to know you, Your Majesty. Hey, that's Your Honor.
Go on, Your Honor, as a judge. I ought to know.
There, you see what I'm up against? And this is Kenny Baker, our tenor.
Well, hello, Kenny. How's that wonderful voice?
If you listen in every week, you'd know.
Kenny! Now, come here, Don, and don't embarrass me by asking the mayor if he likes Jell-O. Bitey, this is Don Wilson.
I'm very glad to meet you, Don.
How do you do, Mr. Mayor?
That's better. At least Don got the title right.
Yeah, but we got the laugh.
Now, go away. Well, Bitey, it's about time for Lyman to play a number, so how about you and I sitting down and having a little chat? Or you and me, rather. Which is correct, Abe? You and I or you and me?
You and him. Don't drag me into this.
Play, Lyman. Come on, Bitey.
Right with you, Jack.
ladies and gentlemen, as our feature attraction tonight, in honor of my boyhood friend, Mayor Mansell Talcott, and also to revive memories of our youth, we will go back through the years and reenact a day in our lives when I was just a kid helping my father in his department store in Waukegan. Bidey, would you like to help us out and be a kid again for a few minutes?
I sure would, Jack. It'll be fun.
You will have some stuff there. Now, ladies and gentlemen, in this little sketch about my dad's store, I will play the part of my own father. And I've engaged little Junior O'Day to play the part of Jack Benny the child, as I am too modest to repeat the many clever things I said when I was a kid. Gee, I was bright. Well, let's get started. Mary, would you like to be a customer in my father's store?
Not at his prices.
I'll give you a discount. Kenny, while we're fixing up the store and moving in the merchandise, you can sing your song. Huh?
All right, Jack, but don't be too noisy.
We won't. Sing, Kenny. Come on, fellas, give me a hand on this.
Bringing the spring to you in summer. Every moment I'd sing to you, cling to you. For you, I'd see that no daydreams would all come true. For you, there's nothing that I wouldn't gladly do. Nothing but heaven's blue. Love would mean living my life for you. Every move you would make, I would watch every step you take. You'd mean so much to me. Every beat of my heart would be for you.
The King and the Chorus Girl. And, Kenny, I want to tell you that week's vacation did you a lot of good. I mean, your voice sounds sweeter and more melodious than ever.
Yeah, don't it?
Yeah. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we take you back about 25 years to the thriving little town of Waukegan. The scene is the Benny's department store, more widely known as the Emporium, on South Genesee Street. Now, remember, folks, I play the part of my father. Let's go. Curtain. Music. Hello? Waukegan Emporium. Oh, good morning, Mrs. Penchel. Yes, a birthday present for your husband? Well, we just got in something new, a nightshirt with pants. They call them pyjamas. No, you don't need suspenders. Yes, I'll send them over as soon as the horse gets up. Goodbye. Jackie.
Yes, Pop?
Go into the back room and practice your violin. I'm not spending 50 cents a lesson for nothing.
Aw, I don't want to.
You're going to learn to play the violin if it takes a week. Now go in there and practice the B. It'll come in handy 25 years from now.
Then what's the rush?
What's the rush? That little Freddie Allen is talking already. Now get in there and practice.
Oh, all right.
Don't practice too loud. I got to make a living. Certainly an unbusy day.
Hello, Mr. Benny.
Well, little Mary Thompson, what can I do for you?
Nothing. I'm just window shopping.
Window shopping? Why don't you do it outside?
Why don't you wash your windows?
Now, if dangerous. Last time I done it, the glass warped. Say, how's that suit I sold your father?
The coat and pants are fine, but the vest drags on the ground.
Well, just tell him to tuck the vest in his trousers.
He did, but his foot got caught in the pocket.
And you can't blame the suit if he's clumsy. Close that door, Jackie. You know, Mary, someday that kid of mine will be a great violinist.
Well, right now he's lousy.
Davy, get away from that door. Stop hanging on my sign. People will think this is a pet shop. Good morning, Mrs. Wilson. What can I do for you?
I have a complaint to make, Mr. Benny.
You have?
Yes, I washed that tablecloth you sold me, and now it's a scar.
Oh, that's too bad.
Wash it again, and you got a handkerchief.
Mary. There's your little boy, Donald. How old is he now?
19 months.
Well, what a cute little rascal. My, what a healthy-looking youngster. How much does he weigh?
210 pounds.
210 pounds. Well.
And look, he's got 6 delicious chins.
Darned as he ain't. Well, does he talk yet, Mrs. Wilson?
Does he? Darling, say something for Mr. Benny.
Glum.
Oh.
Now, come on, Donald. You can do better than that.
Strawberry, raspberry, cherry, aubrey, lemon,
Come on, baby.
lime.
Isn't that just too-de-do? Huh? Isn't that cute?
I wish his rattle was heavier so I could sock him.
Well, just wheel him under the chandelier. It looks shaky.
I guess I'd better take him home.
Yes, goodbye, Mrs. Wilson.
Bye.
Jackie, not so loud. Good morning, boys.
Hello, Mr. Benny. Say, where's Jackie?
He's in the back room practicing.
Can he come out and play ball with us?
No, he can't, Mansell. All you think of is playing ball. How do you ever expect to become mayor of this town?
Don't worry, I'll make it.
Well, you can have my vote now if you'll buy a suit.
That's fine. I'll be able to put the city hall in my vest.
Don't be so fussy.
Oh, please, Mr. Benny. Won't you let Jackie come out and play ball with us?
I said no.
Oh, gee, we need his violin for a bat.
Well, he can't play baseball with you. He might hurt his hand, jeopardize his musical career.
He's got 2 strikes on him already.
Oh, yeah? He'll make good. What was that? Who threw that stone through the window?
I did. This is my last week anyway.
That's Abe Lyman again. Well, run along, all of you kids, and stay out of here. More trouble with those children. You think I was running a playground. Oh, how do you do, sir? Anything for you?
Yes. What's the price of that suit you have on display outside?
Where?
Right out there in that dummy.
Oh, Jackie?
Yes, Pop?
Go out and tell Uncle Julius to move around once in a while. Anything else, sir?
Yes. How much is Uncle Julius?
Get out of here.
23 skidoo.
This is... Well, that was good in those days. A fine score. It's been 3 weeks since I heard the cash register ring.
And the good old summertime, I'm going up and so on. Hello, Sandra?
Well, Mr. Schlepperman, the traveling salesman. Say, did you hear that applause? You'd think it was your hometown.
It will be if I don't get my expense check.
Well, Schlepp, what line are you handling this year?
Mr. Benny, have I got a straighty line of suit? Nifty with a capital nif.
Well, I don't know. Everybody's complaining about that last lot of suits you sold me.
What is the complaint, honey child?
Well, the coat and pants are all right, but the vests are too long.
What vests? Those are overcoats.
Overcoats, and where are the vests?
In the side pocket. Why don't you look around there?
Well, can't use any suits, but summer's coming on. What have you got in men's bathing suits?
Ah, now you're talking. I got here some bathing suits that will make you head swim, I'm telling you.
Men's bathing suits, eh?
Yeah, here they are. The latest creations in Paris.
Oh, imported. Well, they look pretty good. Hey, these are only the tops. Where are the trunks?
They missed the boat.
Well, maybe I can sell them during high tide. Gotta wait for that. Looks pretty good.
Mr. Benny, I'll put you down for a couple of dozen. Anything else I can show you out there?
No, Slip, I guess that's about all.
What's that?
That's my little boy, Jackie, practicing. He's going to be a great violinist someday, don't you think so?
You should live so long. Goodbye.
Sorry, I gave you an order. Jackie, it's time to close up and get home to dinner.
Okay, Pop.
Blow out the lights, son, and let's go. In the good old summertime, in the good old...
Hey, that song is pretty popular, isn't it, Daddy?
#1 on the hit parade.
It is?
Yep, it passed Pony Boy last week. Well, come along, son. Let's close up and go home. In the good old summertime, in the good old summertime.
Oh, Daddy, look. There's still a customer in the store.
Well, lock him in. We'll get him tomorrow. In the good old summertime.
Officially, this is the first day of spring, and wherever you are, here's some spring to your menus. It's called Tropical Dessert, made with tangy, sunshiny lemon jello, and it's easy to make, too. You just dissolve 1 package of lemon jello in 1 pint of hot water. Chill until slightly thickened, and then fold in 4 figs and 8 dates chopped fine, and 1 banana thinly sliced. Mold and serve either plain or with whipped cream. It's gay to look at and downright delicious to taste. Why not plan to serve this tempting springtime dessert soon? But be sure you make it with genuine Jell-O, for Jell-O has that extra rich fruit flavor. Flavor from fresh, ripe fruit. So ask your grocer for Jell-O by name and look for the big red letters on the box. They spell Jell-O.
The last number of the 25th program in the new Jell-O series, and we'll be with you again next Sunday night at the same time, broadcasting from Hollywood, California. Well, Abe, I want to thank you for your swell cooperation, tell you how much everybody's enjoyed your work on this program. And I'm going to tell everybody on the coast that you're not as tough as we made you out to be.
Well, I don't know about that. I'm pretty...
Quiet. Well, Slap, it's been nice seeing you again, and I hope you come out to California.
Well, you never can tell, Dickie boy. I got a trailer.
Well, when you get a car, pull it out. And, Bitey, I want to thank you, too, and congratulate you, not only your political success in Waukegan, but on your dramatic triumph.
Thanks, Jack. And by the way, don't forget to forward all of my fan mail to Waukegan.
What street address?
They know me there.
Oh. Well, folks, looks as though we'll have to leave you now.
Say, Jack.
What, Mary?
Is Mayor Talcott married?
Why, certainly.
Oh, then I'll go out with Lyman tonight.
Yeah, good night.
KFI Los Angeles.